Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Chapter 82 of Brunkhollow.
Oh.
We are officially at the apex of this northward journey, all the way into the Downweald. We're at the Manor. We're in the place. We've seen the things. It's time to do the stuff to keep things spoiler-free for anyone who stuff. We've got a lot to accomplish. We're right in the thick of things. We're gonna jump back in, but first, let's make sure we get all the good stuff done and out of the way.
Sunday night live. Tonight in America is the night for fireworks. It's the night for big plays, and it's the night for beefy, tight ends. And you are in the right place for all of those things. This is where you want to be if you want to see those things. You're here with us right now, which is great, and we like that. We're also here. Thank you for
Superb owl bears.
Superb owl bear parties.
Superb owl bears.
Thank you for doing big horse mouth bits and being in the chat and doing Screaming Jordans. And that's where we love to see you. There's other ways to watch and listen. Tuesday there'll be a podcast. Friday there'll be a vodcast. You can get early access to that though if you're a member on Patreon or on YouTube or on thank you for doing that.
You should follow us on social media if you want to see us all times of the week. If you're listening to this posthumously because you're somebody who likes sports and you're listening later in the week, you should go and find us and follow us on social media as a punishment for not being here live on Sunday.
Social media is a fun.
Punishment.
It really is. Tonight we even have in the merch department some Bad Bunnies on that. Right there.
Yes.
Right there.
Yeah.
So we have it all, I would say.
Horny bunny.
Remember to buy merch for all of the February birthdays that you forgot about.
And if you have a February birthday and you've never told us before, you should tell us. And it's at discord.gg/tabletopnotch.
Yeah.
We have a general chat that's lovely. And that's probably where you put your birthday. Don't put it in the other chats because we have a lot of other chats for D&D related things. Unless your birthday is a D&D related thing somehow, I don't know how that would work, but I'd like to hear about it.
Oh, I know how it would work. Like, if a person that you play D&D with, it's their birthday. Like, Deirdre's birthday was yesterday.
Happy birthday!
Also, another, like, if it's not somebody you play with, but if it's somebody that moderates the Discord, like, it's their birthday, like Lord Lost.
Oh, today?
Happy birthday, Lord
Happy birthday to
Lost.
one of our mods, Lord Lost. We love you very much. And happy birthday, Deirdre. We love you very much as well.
Fellow Aquariuses.
Thanks for, that was a really good.
So the heart, right?
The heart,
Am I
yeah.
doing that right?
What?
You do a heart, it's the new version
Wow,
of
we're
this.
learning culture here in real
It
time.
doesn't make any
Top-notch.
sense. It looks like imagine cutting your fingers off in a shape right
makes sense.
here.
Just
This would be the
because-
top of the heart.
I had a birthday doesn't mean I'm not still young enough to know about it.
Wow.
I
Okay.
thought that was like tiny violin.
No.
Money.
No, that's this.
Or like money, I guess.
Well, if you move it.
Money,
So, but hearts
violin.
beat. Boom, boom.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Speaking of hearts beating, I just dropped a mini on our Patreon that's gonna get your heart up beating.
When I saw that, I was like, Jordan, there's no way in hell that's what you spent this week doing.
What's wrong with that? It only took a couple hours. I made a real beefcake of an orthon that's definitely not canon or a part of the show. Matt has made it very clear we're not getting a beefcake orthon.
Beefy tight end.
We'll still find him incredibly hot, but he won't be a beefcake like the one I made on Patreon.
I don't believe it.
Hero Forge drop.
He's
we also-
all tongue.
What?
I'm sorry.
So if you support us on Patreon and you're the top notch tier, you get that and the notch and sodas. And we also just dropped the Patreon homebrew, which is for top big notch and above. So thank you for supporting us there. It means a whole lot to us. And Matt Mini Game Taylor.
You got there.
That's it. It's a tongue twister a little bit. Is it?
Yes, we thank you so much, everybody, and check all that stuff out. We appreciate it. So I think if that covers the most of it, let's kick things off and get everyone to safety. Those are football terms. Those are football.
I literally had no idea what you
You say football things in a football voice.
Football thing.
What?
I got it.
Nope. I lost it.
Did you not know what a tight end was? That's also.
Yes, I know what a tight
Oh,
end
okay.
is.
Let's.
In many ways. Also on Twitch right now, we're doing another one of those like gifted sub promotions too. So if you want to gift a sub, it's gonna be like 30% off, but only takes money out of Bezos' pocket, not ours. We still get the same amount.
That was
That's a good
bold
pitch.
to activate that on Super Bowl Sunday.
Why?
I don't know. Are there less people here? I don't know.
I have no idea.
Oh, wait,
Who's watching? Is anybody out there?
What is this?
what is this?
I would be interested to see the crossover between people who are watching the
People
show
just
and
fucking love football everywhere, so there's a lot of.
Come gamble on what might happen tonight.
FanDuel. What are the odds?
What are the odds that I say something
choke
really
on your own.
stupid?
100%.
All right, I should just start thanking people so we can get on
Do
with
it.
this. Except I've lost my place. Okay, here. Wolves resubscribe, Jackrabbit Power resubscribe, Mutant Drum 6 rated, hello Mutant. Undisputed Tango resubscribed, Nicer Grass resubscribed, Insanely Flatulent resubscribed, Insanely Gifted subs, Exafon resubscribed, Mojo Man resubscribed, Lowbrass 50 horse bits, Heisman Gross 82 bits, Insanely Flatulent 50 horse bits, Lowbrass Sky 5 heart bits, Lowbrass Sky 100 dinosaur bits. I don't really know. Insanely Flatulent gave out 5 community subs. Thank you guys very, very much.
Thank you. Cheers.
Is that a football thing?
It was an insanely flatulent thing.
Oh yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yes.
It's probably the sound it made during the infamous butt fumble, which is a football reference, and if you don't know it, look it up because it's worth it, even if
butt
you're not a
fumble?
football
I
fan.
know what we're doing after the stream. But fun.
It's a classic.
I have no idea.
Okay.
Okay, let us throw it over to Recapman to let us know what happened last time, and then we'll do the intro, and then we'll dive into chapter 82.
Oh my. Did you forget a bit?
Oh! Previously, on chapter 81, Manners Maketh Man. The party took Willa's advice and scrambled up the cliffside crevice in the Mayloon Basin, an exhausting effort that nonetheless paved the way for a painless remainder of our journey northward. At the crossing over the Cinnamon Creek, the last person we expected to see was the infamous Marcel Rowe, but there he was, grievously injured after trying to avoid the very conflict we sought to involve ourselves in. He confirmed the Chaos Imp was hiding in a vampire's former lair, which was also afflicted by a hex of the pacifist, meaning that while standing on the grounds, no harm could come to anyone or anything. This would surely complicate the terms of the hunt, but it gave us a chance to make up for our tardy arrival. Once inside the manor, we made straight for the basement where we believed we'd find the source of the hex, then made a plan to split up and get everything into place to ensure a victory for the Orthon. Can we distract the cleric long enough for Annabel and Kayt to apprehend the imp? And to avoid a fight with a fearsome foe, is there any way to prove that we're on Team Demon? Stick around and find out on chapter 82 of Brunkhollow. That means 7 years of bad luck for that person. It also means I need to get the fuck out of here.
The Lady Candace. I'm sorry.
You expected to be strained and to be stretched thin. You expected to be uncertain and to be anxious. You expected to make some judgment calls, to adjust your strategies, to sometimes shoot from the hip. But one of the few things you didn't think you'd be is alone. Whatever you thought you might face, you expected to do so together. And as you stand here, solitary and literally invisible in this dim corner of the basement, this crushing feeling of isolation is almost unbearable. All these subtle sounds, the footsteps, the creaking, the shuffling, It's an almost humorously vast departure from how you envision some violent final conflict with the cleric. Though depending on how things play out, some version of that may yet come to pass. A little bit of moonlight seeps in through that barred opening on the door that leads to the backyard. But while a light cutting through the darkness could be reassuring, it currently only serves to highlight the sinister appearance of this opal mirror, veiled by shadow in the northeast corner of the room. There's a couple things about the mirror that unnerve you, some of which you can identify consciously, while others are more of just an uncomfortable feeling, like when you used to have to put your guard up around certain Goreanon associates that, even without knowing anything about their history, they just gave you an uneasy feeling that made your skin crawl. That instinct. It hovers there, inscrutable, with condensation forming on the cool metal frame, water that occasionally drips down into a small puddle on the floor underneath. One of the things that you can identify that bothers you most about it is its obvious opulence. This is not some cleverly disguised mimic that would otherwise be mistaken for a mundane object. It is so clearly enchanted in some way. And add to that how it's been squirreled away here in the cellar where other trinkets and trophies are proudly on display upstairs. You walked into one of the rooms where the vampire had put out all these items that they'd collected over many, many years. As you look at it, it seems possible to you, maybe even probable to you, that with a couple of hours head start, either the cleric or the Orthon has poked their head in here, at least once. So if they did see it, the question becomes, did it simply not occur to them that this mirror could be the source of the pacifist's hex? Or if that did occur to them, maybe they're playing a similar game of making sure that the imp is in their possession before attempting to dispel the hex. Or perhaps they figured that the mirror, commissioned by a vampire, must have some kind of protection, some kind of defense mechanism, and that any tampering would only be attempted as a last resort. None of these are comforting thoughts. But they give you something to think about as you wait. And that and the mirror's faint yet unmistakable aura that Marcel spoke of, he said when you get close to it, you can just kind of feel a kind of radiating of the weave around it. It's almost like it's drawing you in, but also pushing you away at the same time. So you have this room to yourself for a moment. You can hear the footsteps of your companions get quieter as they move further away. Kayt is still in the room with you, finding a little corner to hide in the darkness.
Great. Kayt, I know you can't see me, probably. Stay hidden. Unless it's an emergency, because you're my only contact out of this room. Can't have you going away. I want to inch a bit closer to the mirror.
Sure.
If I get close enough where I'm just within a couple inches of it, do I feel like that condensation? Does it have a chill coming off of it? Like it's icy?
Give me a perception check.
Okay. Pretty good. That's gonna be 22.
22. As you get closer to it, it does indeed have the sensation of being inside with a fire crackling in the corner, and you walk over to a window that's ajar, and you can feel the cool air coming in from outside, as if, it's almost like it's like you're walking up to an opening, not to an object, and you can feel a bit of that cool air coming through.
Okay.
I would say with the 22 also, there's a couple other small things to take note of about this opal mirror. First of all, you've heard a lot of distant noises since you've been down here, because there's other people in. You've heard little footsteps, little shuffling, moving of furniture. And as you get closer to the mirror within a couple of inches, you also pick up on what sounds like a very high-pitched noise. Very high-pitched, and it stops and starts sometimes. It sounds really, really far off, but you could swear it doesn't sound like it's far off in the sense that it's somewhere in this manor. It sounds like it's coming from the mirror. It sounds very, very far off. And you could get even closer. You could kind of put your ear up to it, but you're still 6 inches away from the mirror.
I get close enough. I've heard about cursed objects and whatnot, so I'm worried to touch it, but I'll get closer when I hear that squeaking. Maybe put my ear up within an inch or two of like the glass itself.
Okay. Give me a perception check again.
Oh, okay. Not as great. That's a 13.
Okay. That high-pitched sound gets a little stronger, and it sounds like maybe a voice.
Hello. Can you hear me from out here? And that did it sound like a similar sound it was making, or like a new?
Yes, it did not sound like it varied in any way in response to your speaking.
Okay. Illien, we didn't make it this far without taking some risks. I am the only one here with this room. I can't just sit here idle.
Yes.
I'm gonna.
I've waited as long as I can. 30 seconds.
It's been 1 minute.
That's all I got.
That's a 1 minute.
They didn't say how long.
It is how long?
They're gone. They're all dead. It's just
over.
me.
It's me.
It's just me.
Oh my god.
Illien, he feels useless if he's just gonna be sitting here for 10, 15 minutes. I don't know.
I love it.
The glass itself it's not condensated over, it's just the frame.
It's mostly the frame, yeah, because the actual like glass, and again, you can't see a reflection in it, is like an opalescent texture. It's like sort of iridescent, so you don't like see a reflection in it, but it does appear to be, as far as you can tell, made of opal, so it's like it's more of a stone than it is a metal. So the cool metal seems to be drawing the condensation sort of more readily than a stone would.
I'm gonna take my pointer finger, and I'm just gonna tap like near the bottom left of the mirror, just like put some contact on it, just see if anything happens.
You touch your hand, sort of cold stone, almost like running your hand against sort of a basement wall, but nothing happens.
On the mirror itself or on the frame? Sorry.
On the mirror itself.
Yeah, on the stone itself.
Okay. He's just gonna sit for a second with his ear to the mirror, but like right in front of it.
Okay.
And just sit, see if he can make out any of the voice, and just think for a second what else he could accomplish for the party in this room.
You hear that sound. It happens, like, the gaps vary. It's not like a regular interval. Sometimes 30 seconds will go by before it'll happen again. Sometimes a few will happen in rapid succession, like those sort of high-pitched noises. Give me one more perception check as well, as if you're sitting there to sort of observe and take note.
Okay. Nat 20!
Let's go.
You take a seat on the floor, sort of, so that you have a good view of it, sort of hovering just above, sort of, kind of just above chest level where you're seated. And getting down a little lower gives you a slightly different angle on the mirror. And that allows you to see that the metal frame that the opal sort of glass, again, it's not glass, but the opal glass is sort of fitted into, is this sort of, you saw it on the thing, it's sort of mostly circular in shape, but has some sort of ornate metal designs that come out from the center. But this metal band that consists of the most of the frame looks like it has some writing on it. And it's mostly seems like a language you don't understand, but also not something so foreign you've never seen it before. Like, you feel like you've seen letters like this, just not recently, or if it was recently, not something that you speak, not a language that you speak.
Yeah.
It looks like there's 4 words. So like one in the top left, one in the top right, and again they're like on the interior portion of the metal band itself that you can see these words etched into. You see Iwarj, I-W-A-R-J.
Okay.
Ichnaf, I-C-H-N-A-F.
Okay.
Mutoniak, M-U-T-T-O-N-I-A-Q. And Anthane, A-N-T-H-A-N-E, Anthane. Iwarj, Ichnaf, Mutoniak, Anthane.
Okay. Words.
You can think on that for a moment.
Yeah.
We rewind in time just a little bit. You guys have just left Illien's company. It ties your stomach in knots a little bit to leave him behind. Knowing that the hex is still in place, there are worse times to strand someone. You do feel like, barring some great event which you would probably be alerted to, his safety is not in question at the moment. Almost immediately, you're faced with a decision point in this long basement hall. You can continue ahead, where a staircase looks like it returns to the main floor, presumably somewhere in the east wing, which you haven't yet explored. Or you can backtrack to get a better look at some of the rooms that you breezed by very quickly on your way down here. There's so many nooks and crannies in this manor. And without knowing the extent of the Chaos Imp's capabilities, the enormity of your pursuit is enough to make your head spin. Luckily, Illien's fledgling acclimation to certain disturbances in the weave has given you something to go on, and I sort of printed those out for you, sort of larger images that you saw. Several flashes of insight, where the clinging residue of magic left its mark. 7 locations scattered across the grounds, where that warped essence was felt most aggressively. Both the staircase up ahead and the one you originally came down look like they spiraled up to the second floor as well. So they go all the way, first floor, they're connected, second floor, first floor.
I hate that.
There's plenty of access points to all sections of the manor using these staircases. And with a silhouette spotted in the window and some heavy footsteps that are heard overhead, it's reasonable to assume that one of the 2 participants in this winner-take-all hunt is rifling through some rooms upstairs. It's up to you whether you want to steer clear of that or confront that directly. So you come to this sort of pivot point where you can go back the direction you came, down the long hall, past some of those rooms, or you can go straight ahead to where a staircase leads back up to the first floor in a different area than the one you came down.
Where'd you go?
I think we need to stay down here.
Okay,
Let's look for the shitter.
okay, we'll double back.
What?
She had flashes.
Right.
You guys gonna go get the
Thought
card?
you were taken by an urge all of a sudden.
I do feel as though I need the shitter, but we should probably
Yes,
go
my
upstairs.
guts have turned to water as well.
Let's stay focused, John.
All right.
I think we need to go. I believe he is on the second floor.
All right.
Be strong, TC.
Hopefully I won't need to be, as strength does not come into it in this building at the moment.
Emotional strength.
Do you want to go to the east wing or the west wing for the stairs?
We heard him above us when we were coming in the front door. So?
Which is dead center of this house, so would you like the east wing or the west wing stairs?
West is best.
West is best. All right.
Is that the one right in front of us?
No, so that would be
That's
traveling
doubling
back
back,
to the
right?
one that you came down.
Well, if you guys, if you are, is your plan to stay down here and not backtrack the way we came?
We're gonna stay for now.
Okay, then
Can
we're
we
gonna
go?
go back to
Okay.
those stairs.
We're gonna backtrack.
Blackjack.
All right.
Be
To the
quiet,
stairs.
Black. Super stealthy, okay, buddy?
Go ahead and throw your monitors on for me.
Okay.
Well, we can look at-
Okay.
guess I'll do that.
We can look here and using the build light to light it up a little bit better. So you guys left the mirror room, and this was the staircase straight ahead that leads, presumably back. That's not the one you took to get down here.
Yeah.
And then here's the long hall that you guys came down originally. There we go. So you guys came down this long hall, went down this hall, and this is the staircase that you came down to reach the basement initially.
Okay.
So that's the one that Doxley and TC are headed back toward. Great. And then Kayt and Annabel. So as you guys start to walk down, what are you guys looking for or attempting to do?
Let's just head down the hallway. Every time we pass a room, we're gonna peek into it.
Okay.
And I'm gonna scan for my images.
Great. So this is the first room that you come to. You get to this sort of crux here. Annabel and Kayt look to TC and Doxley, so it seems like you might be splitting off if you guys are going to go in the room here.
Shall I keep the stone as either a fake out or a barter for him, or do you think you'd want it in your pursuit of?
I'd rather have it if you don't mind.
All right.
Thanks. You can keep it.
Okay.
Don't offer it if you don't want to give it up to.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
Get
what I
out
was
of
thinking.
here.
We already checked the spider webs, but I'll just do it one more time.
Both of you can make perception checks.
I heard they were called cream spiders.
I almost said Kimi spiders in character.
Perception or investigation?
Perception. You okay?
My snap.
Oh, you're snapping.
Oh no.
Here, we have a whole bowl of snacks.
Perception checks when you're poking your head in a room to look for signs of the imagery, and then if you think you see something that resembles some of the images, an investigation check to take a closer look and
okay.
study the room.
I
So
already know
if you're poking
that.
your head in and looking for evidence, perception checks for looking for a quick.
Well, that was a 21 perception.
Okay.
That was a 22.
22.
Nice.
Great.
Okay.
You guys poke your head in this first room, which is sort of one of the more forgotten rooms. Most of the rooms you pass by in this area, in this manor, have still been pretty well preserved, put together. This one's sort of some cast-off things: spare tables, boxes, chairs, and nothing in here matches something that you've seen. So you feel pretty confident that you could kind of move along.
We don't see any cream spiders.
We see
No
cream
cream
spiders, but the cream spiders are up against like a specific...
Cream spider residue, not
okay.
the actual.
Oh, okay, great.
They have a cream spider residue, and it's against like a specific floorboard, which does not... There's
Yeah.
no floorboards in here,
You
so...
don't think you see them?
Okay.
Baseboard.
Then we'll move on. Is there anything like can Blackjack help us with like investigation or perception checks? Because he's like
He could.
chilling with us.
If he smelled something, he might be able to sort of.
Okay.
It look like he might look like he smelled something, but he can't like. You can't like, because she doesn't have those physical pictures. She can't be like, look for this.
Right,
so,
right.
and she can't describe it to Blackjack. So.
Okay. I'm gonna tell him to keep your nose out for seltzer. So not seltzer.
He can seltzer. I do love me some bubbly, but now is not the time.
Sulfur.
Sulfur. I was like, what are you going
Sulfur's
for?
good. Sulfur's good.
Blackjack has never had a bubbly water. I don't think.
You guys move to the next overhang, and at this point, you can see that TC and Doxley are sort of disappearing around the corner at the far end of the hall. Give me perception checks as you poke your head
Okay.
into this room.
That's not great.
16.
12.
Well, a quick look into this room, a slightly larger storage area that has a number of casks that might be filled with wine or ale. There is, you do notice, a door that leads presumably out to the back, because you saw through Hecate's eyes that there was sort of a couple exits that lead out to the back. A couple other sort of areas that filled with chests, and if you turn the corner around where these kegs are, there is a staircase that also looks like it goes back up to the first floor, not a different area, just another, several access points up and down throughout the area.
Right into the kitchen.
Okay.
Okay. Well, there's lots of stairs. Does this look like anything?
No.
Okay.
Next.
Alright, just moving along. You guys get around to the corner. As you turn the corner, you sort of listen and look for any signs of TC and Doxley, but you can hear footsteps. It sounds like they're moving up the stairs. You get to this door and poke your head in. As you've only snippets of imagery to go on, it feels like one room is as good as any when it comes to sort of furthering your search. The imps are small. They're fiendish creatures that it could feasibly squeeze into any number of tight spaces. And if you recall correctly, some imps can even shapeshift into small animals such as rats or spiders. Though they do retain some telltale attributes, you'll sometimes see reddish markings or, again, that sulfurous stench that Marcel spoke of. With the added complication that this imp is of the chaos variety, whatever that means, you find that you're running on gut instinct more than anything else. The manor being largely well preserved means that you're on the lookout for anything that seems out of place, big or small. And if you catch a glimpse of something resembling one of these vision snippets, it likely warrants a very thorough investigation of the surrounding area. Time is a very tough needle to thread in this instance. You spend too long on each area and your adversary or adversaries may come to a realization about how to dispel the hex, at which point you're scrambling. But abandon a room in haste and you might find that you've eliminated it from contention prematurely. Maybe the imp was lurking all along while you're off wasting your efforts elsewhere. Swift and thorough. That is the balance that you have to strike. Give me perception check.
Oh,
man.
God.
26.
30, 20.
Nice.
Take a moment to peek your head in. Give yourself a slight beat longer this time as it's a slightly larger room. You don't want to miss anything. You take a quick look around. You see more storage down here. Some old grain sacks, cauldrons, vegetables that strangely have not sort of weathered with the passage of time. Some crates, a door that leads back toward that other storage area. You don't think you spot anything that necessarily.
Shit, next.
Okay.
That gets you to this end of the hall that leads back to the stairs. So your options now are to go up the stairs back to the first floor where you can poke into some of the rooms there, or you do know there is an exit out to the backyard, or the other staircase too. You guys get to the end of the hall.
Why don't we go to the other staircase that we found in that second room we checked?
The back? Sure. That's fine. Let's do it.
Because that
We've
way we're
already
not
been
right
down.
behind Doxley and TC.
And we came down this way.
Right.
So
Yeah. So let's just double back.
You guys start to double back.
Where's the room that Illien we left him in?
It's kind of where I started, yeah.
Oh, okay, got it.
And that was like the end of there was nothing past that?
No,
Okay.
there was stairs near there.
Right.
So
You guys went down this hall. On the left is
Right.
this the room with the
Okay.
mirror, and on the right is that little hall with the stairs.
Right.
So that's where
Okay.
you live.
Oh, so they've
Cool.
looked in all the rooms in the basement?
A lot of them are sort of not really rooms. They're either storage or they're sort of the foundation of the manor. There's
Okay.
definitely less rooms in the basement.
Okay.
Okay.
Sort of floor
Okay.
area.
That's cool, I guess.
You want to go up this staircase or the other?
I was
One
gonna
of
say the
them.
ones in that like kitchen storage area,
Okay.
but we can go wherever you want. You gotta follow what your gut is telling you.
The kitchen's a little more like central. One staircase is kind of at the east end, one's at the west end, and then the kitchen stairs are kind of a more centrally located one.
Let's go up these east stairs.
Okay.
All right, you guys start to head up. We're gonna swing around to the other side. And as you ascend these somewhat creaky but well-preserved stairwells, it takes you up to the second floor of this dwelling that feels as if it's suspended in time. The air is a little warmer up here. Some of the hallway is a little narrower, but it maintains the manor's overall regal atmosphere. The impeccable masonry, these arched windows, countless candelabra flickering within the recessed portions of the walls. Several of the doors that you can see before you are slightly ajar. By Marcel's hand previously or someone new, it's impossible to tell. In addition, there's some sounds of hasty rummaging coming from somewhere in the vicinity. Though the exact point of origin's hard to determine, you hear chairs being moved. You hear sheets being shook out. Noises that could be attributed to an expedient housekeeper, if not for your prior knowledge of the situation that's unfolding. To approach, to observe, to skulk in the shadows, all valid approaches that remain on the table. After the flash produced from an attempted strike in the courtyard, you know that the party's presence is not entirely undetected. But there's a difference between just having that information and meeting face to face. So you guys have just gotten up here in a second.
Something we didn't discuss.
What?
Are you and I the only people here? Do we have friends?
We don't know what your friend saw or did not see when we made the skylight up.
Alright.
Let's maybe avoid
Undo
addressing
light.
it.
Yes.
Speaking of plans, Stacy. What's the plan?
I know exactly what to do.
Goodbye. TC jumps out a window.
Keep him in a holding pattern. Keep him away from our friends. Offer up maybe good, maybe not good information. I don't know how surprised he will be to see me, truly.
You feeling all right?
This is a place to see him, isn't it? My confidence abounds.
I can see that.
You can hear that just now.
Like the shuffling and stuff.
Still rifling. It's
Like sounds like it's on. If when we went up the stairs.
you are like at the top of the stairs. At
Stairs?
the second level, yeah. It sounds like a couple rooms down.
I think the invisible presence was the infernal one, and the footsteps upstairs was my friend. I suppose we go up another set.
All right.
Follow close.
Got my eyes on you.
Head up. another sort of circled another round of stairs. Get up to the second floor that you could already see a little bit of there from where you were standing on the landing. Sounds get a little louder, but again, it sounds like currently rifling through some dresser drawers or something. There's a lot of like over and over and over again. There's a lot of that. Some like
Perhaps I'll just try to see who it is before we both go any further. Stay here.
All right.
And I'm gonna kind of step
give me a stealth check.
quietly towards the sounds. 29.
29. Again, a lot of these
29,
doors.
yeah. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
A lot of these doors are opened already, with people sort of passing in and out of them. So it helps you that you don't have to like try to very slowly push a door open without making any sound. You follow the noises and you look into what looks like, if it's not the master bedroom, it's quite an impressive guest bedroom. It's a very, very large bedroom that has a sort of 4-post bed, little sort of screen obscuring the interior, some large dressers, a chest at the foot of the bed, mirror in the corner, very sort of opulent, the whole appearance of it, rugs on the floors. And standing over by one of the dressers, moving through the drawers, is what looks like a human man with short gray hair, very tree trunk thick neck.
Fuck me.
There's stubble forming on his cheeks and chin in an unshaped way that implies clean shaven is his natural state. His movements are measured, they're not manic. He's quick, but he's not sort of frantic. One after the other, after the other. You catch a glimpse of his eyes and they tell the tale of one who has endured great pressure and also, perhaps on their end, perceived indignities. His armor is completely unadorned, no insignias, no tabard draped over it, but the plate looks crafted by expert hands, fitted snugly yet flexibly around every joint. There are gashes and scratches and other small wounds covered up by bandages along his arm and left leg. Nothing dire, nothing debilitating, but proof that the downwield plays no favorites. As it did for you, the journey north has taken its toll. Maybe more so for a solo traveler without access to the powers that they've grown accustomed to. There's a large spear of superior quality slung over his shoulder to free up his hands. And you can see the pointed end features several bloodstains of varying color, dried, but over the course of the day or the day prior, sort of collecting battles just as you have. Hasn't noticed your presence.
Okay. Before I say anything. This is the first entrance at the top of the stairs.
Oh, I think it was the second door. You walked
second
by
door?
a one room,
Okay.
yep, and then the second.
Did I notice whether the first one, or this one for that matter, where he's in, is there a window to the outside in both of these rooms?
Yes, there's several windows in this bedroom because
Okay.
it's sort of seems like it's like a corner bedroom, so there's windows on two walls that sort of moonlight's kind of coming in through those. The other one you needed to kind of step into. There was some light in it, so it might have had a window, but it didn't seem like dark, like pitch black, so possibly. But it was a smaller room. It wasn't like a big bedroom like this.
And I'm just trying to get the layout. Can I see it on here? Like, thank you. I just want to know my points of entry and exit.
All right, so you guys went down the hall to the stairs. Started to ascend.
Up the stairs we go.
This is the. So you came up here.
Okay.
There was a room on your left that's sort of like a sort of sitting room or storage room, or there was like linen closets and things. A room on your right that was like a bathing area, a couple bathtubs, again some more closets. Turn the corner, you followed the sound, and there's this room. This room is a large bedroom, a big bed, a couple of carpets, pelt on the floor, some various sort of storages. He's standing maybe over by this closet over here. So there's windows on two sides. There's a door that looks like it goes probably back into that washroom, which is a reasonable assumption, but only those two doors out of this bedroom.
Okay.
So you're standing
If I
peeking
let's say,
in.
like I crept down this hallway, did you stay at the top of the stairs or did you like follow me
Stay
there?
exactly where you told me to.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna very quietly, I'm gonna get back to where I have eyes on retreat,
Okay.
and I'm gonna
Give me
try
a
to
stealth check.
Fuck, okay. Yep. 23.
Okay.
Get back to the corner, kind of get around it, and I'm gonna. He's at the room at the end of the hall here. I'm going to stay in the hallway and try to engage him. If he makes a run for me, I've got plenty of places to go. All right? Stay at this corner for now, where you can see me down the hallway.
Where I can see you.
Yes, that's what I said.
I'm never letting you out of my sight, TC. How do you fucking know that?
I'll help you fast if that's what he goes for.
Go.
Right. And I'm gonna try to make my way back down the hallway towards. It still sounds like he's rummaging in that
still
same
sounds-
room.
Maybe he moved to one of the next dresser over, but yeah, still looking through some stuff. He's being pretty thorough. I mean,
Yeah.
like what Annabel and Kayt are dealing with, like he seems aware that this thing could be hiding almost anywhere. Like it could have squirreled into a small crevice behind anything. He's looking behind closets. He's going over to the window and he like shakes out the window curtains to see if there's anything sort of clinging to them.
And I can't remember when he turns a corner out of sight or anything, but I'm keeping him in my sight.
TC. in your
Yeah,
mind,
if that means advancing, then I advance.
Yeah, I figured there's kind of a long hallway here, and if she went to the corner, she'd still see me
Yeah,
at this
you can
corner.
see.
Yeah.
Down the hall.
Walk back up, kind of just outside the doorway. Didn't think I'd find you in the quagmire with the rodents.
TC.
I suppose my work is not done.
Your very presence here suggests a trespass of the highest order.
So you are surprised.
A descent into a chamber that was not meant for your beady rat eyes to bear witness.
Yes, yes. Only rats belong down there. That is true.
Is this what the High Reverend sends me? A man of so little substance.
Would a man of so little substance find his way here? Find his way here with more information, more at his disposal than you? You seem to have some difficulty putting a name to things. Even yourself. Let me help you.
I don't want your help, DC. I am no longer in need of your service. Return to the ministry and await the day of your judgment. It will come soon enough.
I have been judged every single day. Since I had lucidity of mind. I say I will help you name something, and I'm going to do it. Fear. Anger. Confusion. All those things you thought you felt.
The reason you would lie in a cutout of your own making, surrounded by the filth, the words of filth. Fear. Something you haven't even thought you were capable of. And gods know how old you are.
Do I look afraid to you, TC?
Fear is what drives us to do those things that we would not otherwise do. And you tell me that you would have gone down those stairs and meddled with those forces, if not for fear.
The fact that fear is your only driving factor, TC, does not mean it is mine. I serve a higher purpose.
Such black and white with you.
Yes.
See, that is another of your failings. Yes, it is fear. Fear has driven me. I cannot say I am not afraid right now, but it is not just fear.
If the gods saw fit to speak to you, GC, you would come to know what I do, which is that only a voice from beyond can make sense of the chaos that we dwell within.
Wrong again. Have you not learned? There are other ways. There are other sources of knowledge and power than just the gods. Of course, you wouldn't sully your hands with those other ones. Oh, wait a minute. You did. You are not in this house from the knowledge of the gods. Are you? Something else brought you here. And I can't wait to see where it brings you next.
You will. Soon enough, DC. He leaves the spot there, he sort of walks over.
Is he walking towards
Yeah,
me?
he's walking toward you. I have a search to continue.
Might I ask what you're looking for?
No.
I saw a lot of fireworks on my approach.
I don't care what you saw, TC. And I am sure I am not the first person to tell you that. Run along now.
Are you sure I can't help you on your search?
Nothing about your behavior suggests that you are in a position to help me, TC. And he starts to move past you.
I'll kind of let him.
He starts down the hall a little bit,
the
sort of
next-
looking maybe to
okay.
the next door.
Yep. As he, if I'm about to lose sight of him, if he's gonna go into
Yeah,
another
let's see
door?
where, so he exits out of this room. Looks like he's going down the hall, and there's a little bit of a... Looks like he's maybe gonna take a right at this sort of crux here. So he gets to, like, around here, and then he's walking away from you down the hall there.
I thought of another name.
He stops. He doesn't turn to you, but he stops.
No neck.
I think it suits you. I could keep working on it. Oh, how about this? Thump. The sound it'll make when you fall.
Sound your heart makes. Briefly. When I hold it in my hand, DC. Do you fight for anything that would not fill your pockets or pat you on the back? How much time do you spend convincing yourself that what is good for TC is good for anybody else?
You know, you ought to try pats on the back. They're actually quite nice.
You should steel yourself to die as you have lived, with no impact on this world whatsoever. And he turns around the corner.
Goes into like the next room there.
Turns the corner. You can't
Turns the
see
corner.
where he goes. Yeah, he goes like around that little right-hand corner.
You can see one little
Yeah.
tip of a blue
Yeah,
beard,
no,
like,
I know.
peeking from the corner.
Yeah, you can see that Doxley's
I mean,
kind of.
he's not trying to make no noise. Like he continues to kind of.
You can hear him
shuffle
walking. Yeah,
and
you can hear him
shuffling.
walking
Okay.
like down the hall.
Okay. Then I will retreat again for now, down the hallway, back the way I came. He's here. You already knew that. He has such a way of making one feel insignificant. Did you hear any of that?
It was pretty quiet. You could until you got the part where he's like down the hall and that last little exchange. You could hear some of the conversation when he was in the bedroom because it was pretty close.
I like thump.
Has a ring to it, doesn't it?
What do you need from me, TC? What is next?
We need them to get to the next step. I don't know whether I need to keep him away from this floor.
Is there... Are you just going to continue sort of standing in his way? Do I need to go to a room and make a sound and lead him elsewhere?
I wasn't confident in sending him elsewhere with a lie because I don't know what the right place. I might have sent him to the right place.
Kayt mentioned a couple of places that she slowly eliminated that were points of interest for the imp, but not at the end of it. Smaller points of interest.
Okay.
Perhaps we could find one of those and lead him to one of those.
Right.
Right, but I can't.
You can't
produce that
smell anything?
No, I can't produce that
Oh,
smell on
right.
cue.
Right. But what you're suggesting is that we continue the same search they're doing right now, yes?
No.
What are you suggesting then?
If we led him to a place where we know the imp is most likely not, rather than just leading him around, you know what I mean?
All right.
As I say it out loud, I don't really like it, the plan. I don't really like that plan.
Again.
So...
He's a bit over me at the moment, and so leading him isn't working the way I thought it might. Do you remember what the things looked like? A couple of them, maybe? I may have written some down. Okay. I guess we start to look for those, too.
I think at one point she eliminated a fireplace with 5 prongs. And then...
Eliminated? Oh, yes. I see what you're saying now.
Those might be safe zones where we know the imp isn't, so we could lead him to one of those spots because the imp is probably not there.
I should have thought about those before I talked to him.
That's all right.
Because the only other thing I've written down is corners.
Corners!
Corners are out of the equation.
Fucking manor is filled with corners.
I'm doing my best to see.
Thought I was.
Fireplace with 5 prongs
All right.
is a possible place we can lead him that's safe.
I'll rip a big fart next to it and he'll go for the stink. Let's go.
Oh my god.
Start looking.
Following TZ down the.
Yes.
Or were you looking for something? Or you?
I mean, if I kind of skipped by a couple of rooms before I got to his room, let's look into those rooms a little more in more detail.
Oh my god. You could also, in the process of sort of confronting this gentleman, what if you threatened to go and give any information or assist the Orthon? Would he rebuke you more? All right, so it doesn't seem like we're slowing him down. We're distracting by other means other than just wagging our fingers at him. Yes?
Right.
No, I'm asking you. It doesn't
No,
sound
yes,
great.
that sounds good.
All right.
Let's just take a look in these rooms real quick
Okay.
to see if we see any of those non-good things,
All right.
bad
I'll
things.
try to remember any others.
Okay.
Pipes hanging and a well.
Well,
Yeah, I think Annabel said that there was a well in the back area.
Let's poke your nose into one of those rooms. We're gonna swing back to the solitude of the basement. Illien sits, thinking, letting those words kind of wash over you. Trying to think something about them.
I want to run my or cast a spell.
Could you use it against anything?
We're looking at what exactly breaks invisibility.
Yeah,
Just double
that's
check.
okay.
He's gonna run his hands over each word. He goes to Iwarj.
As you run your thumb over the first word, you find that the interior band of this mirror rotates.
Oh.
So you did it accidentally. Like you go to run your thumb along it, and it's very like sensitive. Like you just touch it and it kind of,
it started. So it's not.
and then it slows to a stop.
Got it.
So there's like there's this like almost like the inside of a clock face. Like you can rotate the exterior portion of it, the perimeter.
I see. Okay. I wasn't expecting that. What if I try everything? I'm just gonna say out loud that Ignaf, Matoniak, and is there anything happening?
No.
Okay.
You're just saying, and you're not doing. Yep,
Yeah,
you
just saying.
Yep. No response.
And when it was like a band that rotated, but it's not like the letters lit up or anything like that. There was no anything like that. It's just
You sort of moved it, and then like it started moving, and you stopped. So you can decide what you want to do with it, but nothing happened in a sort of brief moment.
So, just focusing on Iwarj, I'm gonna slowly rotate it and just until it does one full circle and see if at any point it feels like something locks into place or it glows or something.
So the words are, so they're basically at 4 points on the circle. So as you're rotating it, all the words are rotating. As you start to slowly rotate it, when Iwarj was the first one, as that reaches the very, very top of the mirror, like the apex of the mirror frame also has like a little triangle at the top that one sort of points inward.
Oh, okay.
And when that word reaches that triangle, suddenly the opal shimmers a little bit. And it becomes a little reflective all of a sudden, and you sort of brace yourself for seeing your reflection in the mirror all of a sudden. Like it starts to lose that opalescent texture that isn't reflective and starts to gain more of a sheen. But it doesn't reflect your own image back to you. It reflects what looks like somewhere else in the manor. A room in the manor. And through the mirror, it looks like you're looking into another room in the manor, and there's another mirror in that room. It doesn't look like this. It's not like a ornate opal mirror the way this is. It's sort of a regular standing mirror.
Okay. And does it look, is there anything from that room that I'm like, this is one of the rooms we popped our heads into? Like, it doesn't look familiar at all?
That one, it looks like a library. You hadn't poked your head into a library, but it looks like a library.
Okay. Interesting. I'm gonna move it to Ignaf, up along the top.
As the word gets away from that little pointed triangle, once again it goes back to fully opalescent, and then in the next word, it looks like you're looking into another part of the manor. Another part of the manor that has a mirror in the room. This one looks like a bedroom.
Bedroom, okay. Same thing with Matoniak.
Another point in the manor that appears. There's also a standing mirror in that room. It looks like it's kind of like a sitting room or a lounging area.
Okay. And then I'll just go ahead and do the last one, just so I can see what it looks like. And Thane.
And this one's a little harder to see just because it's almost like you're closer to the mirror itself.
Oh, okay.
It looks like it might be like at the end of a hallway or something. Like it's just like a stone wall. It's not like an obvious room, like the way it was like a library, a bedroom. It's not as clear. It looks like it might just be like like the end of a hallway or a dead end or a little corner of something, a little more obscure. The other three are clearer in sort of the function of the room. But again, there's a standing mirror there.
Is he seeing it like he's seeing out of the standing mirror, or like he's standing in front of the...
He's looking and he can see the standing mirror there. Like if this is the standing mirror, like he's looking through the opal, and there's a standing mirror in the room, like as if they're like you're looking, peering into the room.
And so he's kind of close to it, and he can see kind of what's around the mirror and the rest of the room behind the mirror.
Looking into the mirror, I don't see myself.
Nope.
That thing, yeah.
Or you don't see the... Jesus, you scared me. I didn't know where that noise came from.
Doing noises.
I thought that was him putting on his pedal or something. Yes, seriously. What is that? And he doesn't see his own portal like reflected. It's like, oh god.
Just to attempt it, because Illien is confused with what is happening. With that, I'm gonna really quickly turn it back to Iwarj in that library, where I had more space. And then put my hand up to it. Does it feel like anything has changed? Like it's portal? Okay.
Nope,
Still
it's
glass.
solid. Yep. And it doesn't allow you to kind of pass through or anything.
Now when I listen, do I still hear that squeaking?
You do.
Okay.
That has happened the whole time.
through
That has not
everything.
seemed to be affected by what you're doing by rotating this.
Going through each one, is there ever anyone where it is more clear?
No.
Okay.
They seem unrelated. Like
Okay,
if you
okay.
stop rotating it, if you rotate it, they never get cut off or get louder or quieter. Those two seem independent, roughly, from each other.
Roughly.
And there's no way that I would know through this that it doesn't feel like a portal that I just can't go through, but technically I'm close to that room. I guess what I'm trying to say is, with the use of divine sense, if I would seeing into this room and like being somewhat close to it, would that count within 60 feet of me where I am now? Is that library? You know?
Read the wording on it. Just
Okay. As a bonus action, you can expend one use of your channel divinity to open your awareness to detect celestials, fiends, and undead for the next 10 minutes until you're incapacitated. You know the location of any creature of those types within 60 feet of yourself. You know the creature type.
Forgot about that.
So if you were to, so it's 60 feet from you. Now a portal opens up, theoretically, an open portal, something right on the other side of the open portal, that could be 2 feet away from you. But that's assuming that the portal is open.
Open,
Yes. If it's closed, then that could be 110 miles from you, wherever it actually is.
Okay, great. Okay. When Iwarj is set to the top, if I do a verbal saying of Iwarj, also does that do anything? Not at all. No. Okay. While contemplating that, I also want to test with the mirror floating. If I put my hands on either side, can I shift this mirror around easily, or?
It feels extremely resistant to moving, which isn't to say that if you tried really hard or like you multiple people put in I mean, somebody presumably got this thing here, you know, you're not sure, but it seems shockingly difficult to move given its sort of delicate, ornate look to it.
Okay.
Like it has like great resistance. It kind of budges a little bit as you push or pull, but
I see.
It seems sort of fixed in its own strange way.
Okay. All right. So, how does this help the party? I can keep looking and see if I find the imp running around. He's gonna grab his symbol. Because he's also worried about this devil roaming around. I'm gonna do a divine sense for the next 10 minutes, just so I can sense any celestial fiends or undead within 60 feet.
Okay.
It lasts for 10 minutes.
Mhm.
That's great.
Just in case anything happens.
You do not immediately detect
Sense anything.
Yeah.
While I'm stewing on those words, I'm gonna leave it on Iwarj again, on that
So
library.
you're seeing like a library, yep.
I'm gonna go over to the door and peek out, listen for a second. If I don't hear anything,
Give me a perception check.
okay. A dirty 20.
Dirty 20, yeah, but it doesn't sound like anyone's, unless they're extremely quiet, it doesn't sound like anyone's down here in the basement, at least like
Okay.
you are.
With the divine sense being active, I know that they had searched the basement, but not seeing anything currently on the mirror, and just doing a cursory check, do a small speed walk through the halls in the basement, see if I can sense anything through the rooms above or there, and then make it back to the mirror.
No, nothing sort of jumps out at you.
Okay, great.
You make your way back to the mirror.
Okay. Telepathically to Blackjack. You guys doing okay?
How far can that happen?
1 mile.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like he seems
Yeah. Okay, great.
he communicates that he's following Kayt and Annabel.
Okay, great.
Hey, pretty good, not good, not bad. Been better.
Yeah.
Kind of cold in here. It's cold.
I'm hungry. You did
Okay.
kill me like 3 times.
You're full HP right now, buddy. Don't complain.
We'll come back. Little time.
I'm gonna, before I just make sure I'm back in the room with the mirror, and I'm just gonna leave it on whichever one I see. Like if I could see my companions walking through it the most, whatever I have the biggest view of. So maybe I don't know if it's the library, the bedroom.
The library or the sitting room look like the two largest rooms.
Okay, then I will leave it on the library and keep trying to listen to that squeaking and just watch for them.
I'm gonna go back to Kayt and Annabel, working their way through the house here. So you guys, which stairwell did you guys choose to go up? The center one, the far?
We went to the east one.
The east one, great. So we're gonna follow back. Eastern stairwell. Bring this larger map back up.
Also, thanks Robert Harley GM for the raid.
Oh, hey, welcome.
You raided us while TC was talking to the clerics, so I couldn't really.
So you
couldn't really
came
think
up.
appropriately.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Who cares about that anyway?
Okay, so you guys come up right around here. So the stairs continue further up, but you can stop off here on this first floor.
Okay.
I leave that up to you guys.
This interval of this wooden staircase also does not look like if can I do an investigation? I mean a perception check of just the stair corner.
Yeah, give me a perception
Okay.
check. Yeah.
This is a good corner.
Thank you.
No,
It's an 11.
Oh, shit.
You can, yeah. Even with that, it honestly doesn't take a lot. That particular staircase layout is
Yeah.
very unique. It's like a spiral kind of with multiple
Yeah.
That doesn't look
Okay,
like
great.
this type of stair.
And it doesn't look like, the flight above either.
No,
The
this
landing
seems
above.
like the same. So
Okay,
yes, it
cool.
seems like that's a different area to you.
Great.
So if you guys get off on the first floor, you can get to this kind of T-junction. If you look off to your left, it looks like a hallway that you came down before. So
Right.
you haven't like gone into all these rooms, but as you can see here's like the exit back out to the front. But you guys are back here, sort of at this juncture.
And we can turn right from here.
Yep,
as well.
you can turn
Okay.
right or left.
I say we go to the right. Okay. All right.
Right here. You can open up this door.
Oh, so
Poke your head
weird
in.
Shit.
And inside this looks like a, trophy room of hunting trophies. There's a lot of pelts, a lot of stuffed animals, that taxidermies, sort of things around the room. Give me perception checks for both of you.
It's nice. The vampire likes his stuffies. 23.
14.
This room isn't terribly difficult to sort of evaluate. All that's in here is these sort of stuffed animals and things. And it looks like nothing matches exactly what... here, I can light this up. I don't know how it makes nothing matches sort of the imagery that you've seen there.
Next.
Okay.
Just head down the
What's
hall
that
over.
little door that we just walked by? Like the closet? Like before
this one?
we came? Yeah.
You can open that one as well.
Could we?
Yep.
Just 'cause, yeah.
Poke your head inside. Give me a perception check. This is like a washroom, cleaning room.
That's a bad one for me too. 11.
13.
Nothing that catches your eye immediately. That sort of sparks recognition from the visions that you had.
Okay. Okay.
Is there something?
No cake?
No.
Take it down the
Okay.
hall.
Ooh.
Room down. Another one. Little sort of guest sleeping quarters. Give me a perception check.
Okay, you're done.
That is 16.
12.
12. This one's, not too big, but you give a quick sort of peek in, a little look under each bed, but nothing in here matches up with the things you've seen before. You see, there's some kind of bed, maybe, or room imagery, but nothing that looks like this. These like blue sort of satin sheets here.
Next.
There's a door on your left here that comes first. There's several of these, what look like sort of small bedrooms, and you can kind of move through these quickly because they sort of have a similar look to them, and none of them kind of match up with what you've seen.
Was he running a dormitory or something?
It does seem that there was ample space for
Bold.
guests.
You can see why he thought it would make a good brothel.
Yes.
R.I.P.
Room after room.
Quickly open all.
R.I.P.
In addition, as you guys are moving quickly down this hall, taking quick peek in, give me perception checks, and there's something you notice and something you might notice.
Shit. 10.
15.
15. As you guys are slowly moving down this hall, quickly and quietly, peeking in, you get to the end of this hall, and there are doors that lead outside, but you kind of look to each other, sort of wondering whether maybe you'd stay inside and cover this ground first, or if you go to the outside. But as you do, for the first time you hear some footsteps, and your first instinct is that they're up above you, but they actually sound like they're in this hall that you're in.
Like we should be able to see him, not like it's an invisible footstep.
Like footsteps in the hall that you just came down that feels like you should be able to see where they're coming from.
But we can't see anything. Check out that stone.
Okay.
Mr. Orthon, we are on your side. I don't know if you heard our plea earlier, but we have come here to find the imp and give it to you because we support you wholeheartedly.
We wish to defeat the cleric.
It is our only wish. We have not found the imp yet, but we will keep looking. If you want to stick close to us, we will give it to you as soon as we find it.
Oh, I think you give me perception or persuasion checks.
Okay, guys.
Dirty 20.
Ooh, mine is 18.
There's a long pause, and you guys it's so long that you almost go back to what you were doing. Feeling the pressure of time. But a couple doors down, one of the doors that you opened up, you see a little flickering, and the door moves as if he was standing behind it. And flickering from shadow as the invisibility wanes, you lay eyes upon this hulking demonic presence. He's easily 8 feet tall, and his horns would scrape the ceiling if he wasn't hunched over. Seemingly enough body mass to withstand a direct strike from a battering ram, and his skin is marbled red, and there are slivers of sandstone slate embedded in the outer layer of his skin. Scars in the shape of infernal symbols over every arm and every leg, like sleeves. and it's wearing more armor than you think any vaguely humanoid creature could conceivably carry. Layers of a dark patterned metal that might be anchored directly to his body with nails and clamps rather than strapped onto him.
Guys.
It has 4 quivers affixed to its back, and it carries a crossbow in its hands that make Ramo Klein's look like a child's toy. This massive contraption, and it's loaded with this gnarled blackish bolt that has a capsule near the end containing some kind of unknown caustic liquid.
Bow, bow, bow.
So he poked his head out, say, sort of over here.
I'm gonna get Blackjack behind me.
Get down, boy. Bow. Good boy.
Oh.
Oh my
God! No, he's too big.
Creature that we're looking at here.
Oh no.
There's no such thing here.
Oh my god, shut your mouth.
So that's the creature that you're
You started it.
Daddy,
I didn't do anything.
Daddy, sorry. Daddy, sorry.
Dad, sorry.
And he's pointing his crossbow at you. You know that the sort of hex is still in place, so you're confident that it is, but a creature sort of born to hunt and that his instinct is to sort of have his weapon drawn there. And he takes a couple sort of heavy steps down the hall. I would also say, as a side note, Illien, as this is like directly above where you are, you sense a fiendish presence, like straight up above you. This is like right over you. Fine.
Okay.
Shall we work as a team?
Surely you don't need our help, but we would like to give it anyway.
What business have you sticking your nose into the affair of gods and devils?
The cleric is our enemy, and has been for a long time.
We need him out of the picture.
True of elven blood, offering to assist a demon at the expense of a man of God. The world is more fucked than I thought.
Yeah.
Did he solicit your cooperation?
No. He would loathe to see us.
He does not know that we are here.
Have a bit of, and I'm gonna minor illusion, like roses and thorns around my body. I am something that he would loathe.
And I've never met him, but I hate the son of a bitch anyway.
You best not be lying to me.
We wouldn't dare.
We would be very fucking stupid.
I may not be able to drag him from the ground without the curse's interference. But you I could toss clean over the wall where the hex would not protect you.
I have no desire to get thrown. We would not be lying. We really mean to help. We got this from a companion. I think it's yours, and we're glad to return it. We've no business with it.
You took something that was not yours.
We were attacked by your followers. We was only defending ourselves.
Mutilating losers.
Yeah, they were pretty freaky.
Fuck 'em.
And we did.
Praise demon.
No, don't do that.
Okay.
You must have met the Morkoth on your way across the lake. You must have realized you could have traded it for a truly magnificent prize.
He needed needed to be more sure that you would trust us to be on your side in this affair.
You return it to its rightful owner.
Yes, sir.
Interesting.
We are helpful gals.
We have already checked the basement. The imp is not there. We've covered the east wing. It's not here either.
Who is it that remains down there?
One of our companions.
His name is Illien. But he's just watching that mirror because it seems spooky. We think it might hold the key to the curse, but we want to make sure that imp is in your possession before anything happens.
It's our working theory.
You will dispel the hex and bring the imp to me.
We want you to have the imp
Before anything happens.
just to avoid any mess about with the cleric.
But yes, do you know?
Apprehending the imp without dispelling the hex is problematic.
Okay, but the cleric is also very problematic with the hex being gone.
A dead imp cannot run. But in a place where it cannot be harmed, it will use the weave to warp itself away. Stepping out of your grasp, have you
Very
a
good
way
point.
to stop this?
Have you a way to stop this?
Stop the imp from warping the weave.
You have the weave.
Not much.
You can't unwarp. We don't have a way to stop this. So,
I have seen it slither away
ah, shit.
from one spot to another.
All right. Our nice trusty steed here can communicate with our friend downstairs. Blackjack, can you share that information with Illien, please?
Can Blackjack understand them?
I mean, he actually that's a
That's a
very
good
question.
question.
It just says
Okay.
languages, telepathy, 1 mile works only with you.
Yeah. So, like, again, you could communicate to it in any way that, like, you could communicate to an intelligent dog,
yeah.
but you can't literally give a message to give back to send.
We're just basically giving each other vibe checks.
Okay.
So, okay, sorry. Forgive my feeble mortal brain. Should we try to find where the imp is? Or is that useless until the curse is dispelled?
You can find it, but if you don't have a way to bring it to me, it will escape you.
Yeah, that tracks.
All right.
Can you keep it in your grasp?
Stunning strike him?
Yeah, we think there might be a way to work around the hex and incapacitate the imp. We're not 100% positive, but it might be worth a shot.
And in that time, you must dispel the hex.
Yes.
Can you do it?
We're working on it.
We can sure
We're
as hell
working on
try.
it.
And if it doesn't work, we'll just smash that mirror. We'll smash it.
Do you think I haven't tried that?
Yeah, no, of course you tried
Of
that.
course you've tried it.
No, we'll figure it out.
We will
We'll
smash
figure
it
out.
together with the power of teamwork.
No, we'll figure out how to actually
We'll figure it
dispel
out
the curse.
together.
I will find you. Find the imp.
Yes, sir.
Got it.
I think that went pretty well. Okay.
Okay.
They're standing here at the end of the hallway. So he's had kind of cornered you here at the end here where the couple of doors that seem like they kind of go back outside. In addition, as you guys were speaking to the Orthon, sort of backing up a little bit up against the wall as you do, you bump into something and you look over your shoulder. And you do notice that there's a large standing mirror at the end of this hall, which is unusual for a hallway. It would either be a wall-mounted mirror or one of these kinds of mirrors would be in like a room where you would use it as, see your reflection. The mirror is coated with a thick layer of dust. Very thick, which is also unusual because this whole place has been so well preserved that rarely do you see signs of sort of aging or decomposition or anything to that effect. So the mirror strikes you as odd for a couple of reasons, even though you can't necessarily put your finger on what exactly that is.
Seeing the dust, Kayt's gonna go and try to see if it flows off.
The dust sort of scatters in that one little spot. You can see your reflection there. Nothing else. And just as you're about to kind of turn away from it, the dust recongregates and coalesces on the mirror. And it's covered in dust again. And you can't see your reflection in it anymore.
Ah, shit. Do we have time for this?
Kayt.
And then again, after 10 seconds or so,
Illien. Illien, are you in that mirror?
Okay,
you don't hear.
is Hecate would be within 100 feet of me, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna say, hey, do you notice anything has anything changed with the mirror downstairs?
Hecate communicates back to you that your companion has been tinkering with it. He's sort of unable to discern exactly what Illien seems to be trying to accomplish, but that Illien's been touching it, sort of rotating it, pushing on it, pulling on it. He seemed to notice that something was amiss about it, and he's trying to tinker with it. But
And she couldn't see through the mirror the stuff that Illien saw, the different rooms?
she didn't think to. She was sort of just perched on a sort of nearby sort of windowsill there, or sort of near the door.
How the hell are we gonna keep the imp in one spot?
Oh, well, if I can hit it and stun it for a second without doing, I don't know. I don't know if that's gonna work with the hex. We're gonna have to find out. I don't like this creepy, dusty-ass mirror. I don't know what to do with it. Should we smash it?
We can't bring harm to stuff. Including stuff and people.
Yeah, but this thing is weird. It's got covered in dust.
Yeah, clearly.
It shouldn't be covered in dust.
It's enchanted like the one downstairs. Yes, it shouldn't be
Well,
covered
maybe
in
it's
dust.
immune to the hex because it's covered in dust.
You're welcome to punch it.
All right. Here goes nothing.
Oh, here we go.
Hey,
And I was gonna take a step back and kind of.
with the Talon hand so I don't cut my fist up.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and try and punch it.
No
straight
attack
in the
roll
middle.
required. It's a mirror.
Right.
But you, and your fist stops and gets ricocheted back, and those flashing lights again, just like when Annabel tried to punch Illien. Blinding for a moment, and then it settles again.
Told you.
I'm gonna touch the outside of it. No inscription, not on the frame. Nothing. No.
Nothing on this one's very mundane, other than the strange dust. Very, very mundane. A simple frame. It's nothing of that opalescent nature that the other mirror was.
Okay.
I don't have message prepared. I'm very angry about that.
Okay. Well, I don't know what to do about this, and clock's a ticking.
Okay.
So maybe we just keep note that it's here. This is what the most eastern.
Yes.
It's like the northeastern
The
corner
northeastern corner
of the first floor.
Did you find anything outside?
I mean, now that we're at these doors, it might be worth a shot going to look outside.
But should we perhaps focus on trying to figure out how to dispel this thing rather than anything else?
You mean how to dispel the hex first?
Yes, just because that's what the Orthon said. He'll warp away from us. Then we'll just keep looking for this thing. The Orthon clearly doesn't know how to dispel it.
The Orthon's also, just mechanically wise, the Orthon's description of the imp's actions sounded a lot like Misty stepping to you. He's not opening portals. It doesn't sound like the imp. The imp is teleporting short range, little flitting teleports. Not
He steps 15 feet or
30
something.
feet.
30.
But yeah. No, it sounded like he had some little minor teleportation magic, not that he was ripping open portals. Or
Okay. I don't know. If you want to keep looking, then we're happy to, but...
Can't you think on a way to dispel the hex while we're looking?
I'll think about it. I'll think all about it. Can I, give this mirror a once-over, with my sort of knowledge of the weave?
Give me an investigation check. Or an arcana check.
That would be,
17 with investigation.
17. As you give it a good look, and there's just not that much to see. You look around the back for any kind of sigils or any arcane symbols that jump out at you. Nothing like that. The dust, again, appears strange to you, but your knowledge of the weave and of magic, it seems like this is not the source.
Yeah.
This is connected to something, but it's not the magic isn't here. This is a part of something greater.
Okay.
A part of the whole, not the...
Okay, cool. All right, I'll follow you.
Maybe we have to hit them all. Maybe there's one in every corner and we gotta hit them all at the same time. I just don't like the idea of dispelling that hex while TC is with that cleric.
No, me neither.
Okay.
We need to at least know the whereabouts, I think, ish of the imp. But yeah. Anyway, okay, I'm following you.
Let's do a quick walkabout outside.
Okay.
Crack open, you feel the air on your face. Before we swing back upstairs, we're gonna take a little break here. We're gonna pick back up with TC and Doxley.
No, we're not.
No,
we're not. Big fat load of nothing.
You guys are well into the...
I thought I gave you guys plenty of time. You're supposed to figure everything out by now.
Every room has been empty.
I know, I'm just kidding.
TC thinks he bought them like 30 minutes, but it was like 90 seconds.
Like a second.
Whew. All right.
He's like, how'd you guys do? They're like, we've done 2 rooms.
I was up there for like 4 hours.
The intrigue, the mystery continues. We'll give it a little think. We'll come back. Stick with us, everybody.
Yeah,
Thrilled
thanks
to
for the
have
bits.
you.
I'll thank you guys
very
for
much.
the
Yeah, well, thank you after the
break.
break. Get your Brunkhollow Powerball numbers in. We'll pick it up there. See you on the other side.
Skywolf, watch over all these dice as they take flight. Skywolf, let me live another day to fight. My comrades all around me have been beaten to the ground. Their cries for help and moans of pain I hear is the only sound. With the effort of 1,000 soldiers dying in their bed, a mighty great two-handed sword I lift above my head. Sweaty palms and sweaty brow, I take my dice in hand, squeeze tight.
Welcome back, everybody. We hope you had a nice little break. We're ready to get back into it. Mysteries to solve, things on the horizon. I don't know what that is. Anything to say before we jump back in?
I have so many things to say.
Oh,
Tobias Smallbird, 20 bits. Nicer Cross, 20 bits. Silver Sky, 1 bit. Tree Child, 1 bit. Abaddon, resubscribed, then give out 5 community subs. Thank you very much. Boogs did 100 bits. We were rated again. Robert, thank you for the raid. We really appreciate it. Nicer Cross, a bit. Crazy Over Purple, resubscribed. Boogs did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 500 bits. Woo! Lower Sky, 100 bits. Lower Sky, 50 horse bits. Crazy Over Purple, 5 community subs. And then Kyrie's resubscribed. Thank you guys.
That's my mom,
guys.
actual.
You're
It's
an
hard for me to
icon!
tell when it's a meme.
Icon.
And when
Yeah,
it's
I know.
Let's go to the graveyard together.
Thank you guys. Thank you. Oh, insanely thank you for the bits.
together,
Thank you.
truly.
Returning to the second floor.
Fuck me.
TC is backtracked. Bring up the whole map there. To where Doxley had been watching from a distance. You saw them sort of split again. We're sort of crisscrossing, overlapping in time, going back and forth a little bit here. But you return. You know that you can still hear him rooting around. It's not like he's off your radar completely. You know he's a little further heading in the direction of the eastern wing of the house rather than western wing, which is where you guys are. You reconvene. Your last sort of thing you said was you might want to poke your head into some of the rooms you didn't look at, but we can start here before you do that, or we can go to them. That's up to you.
I suppose the only leg up we have right now is that we do have snippets, right?
Yeah.
He's just looking wildly, so
Yeah.
let's look a little closer
All
and
right.
see if there's anything we know that.
So we're looking for the imp now. TC, I know you've got it in you, buddy.
I'm melted down.
I'm barely solid here.
Despite that, Doxley's gonna grab your hand.
TC, I need you to take a breath. You're here with me.
Mm-hmm.
We can either look for the imp, or we can continue mocking your friend. I have a couple of places that I know Kayt was looking for, so we've got that.
I think mocking him... I think I'll know when I need to hold him. Hold his attention again. I think it'll be made clear.
All right, so we're not doing that now.
No.
Great.
So we could look for, and very quietly, obviously,
A pile of logs. A
Logs.
red blanket. Small chest on the ground. Spider webs, we sort of already sorted that one out. And something tells me we're not gonna find this in the upstairs bedrooms, but hay bales. Those are the ones I've got.
You never know.
Can't remember what the other ones are.
This vampire is eccentric.
Also, speaking of the vampire, really quickly, I can't shake it. When I first saw through the eyes of the imp as he was running around, what interrupted Illien's thoughts, my thoughts, whatever it was, there was a knock at the door. I don't think it was the imp knocking. But
And
there
this
a
was
knock.
well before we all got here.
Correct. Before any of us participants got here.
Maybe it was Marcel?
That's possible. All right, I don't feel as bad now. I was thinking maybe there's a vampire that's waiting to just jump all of us.
God.
Great. It was Marcel. It was Marcel. Let's start looking for some of these things.
I don't know whether
No,
it
it was
was
definitely
him.
Marcel. Let's start looking for some of these
All
items.
right,
It was
all
Marcel.
right.
Red
Started.
blanket.
You guys like back in the bedroom? Do you want to take a closer
Yeah.
look in there first?
Yeah.
That was the last place you went. Both of you give me perception checks or investigation if you want to take more of a closer look at one or two rather than a gradual look around the room.
I do not want to investigate.
I'm gonna perceive.
Okay, yeah. That's sort of a more general, sort of trying to piece anything together versus looking more in depth at a
21.
15.
15.
Nothing in here draws your attention except that as you wander around, you pick some things up. A couple times you go over to these sort of dressers and you open them up, and you can see where some of them were left sort of slightly ajar. And just knowing that he was in here looking
Yeah.
through them, you kind of don't think that you're gonna sort of sense something that he didn't see for something so immediate and up close. You do that dresser, you go to the next dresser. And as you're standing at this dresser, you have the same sensation that kind of Kayt and Annabel just had, which is that this mirror is strangely dusty, whereas the rest of the objects are not in the room. Very plain, mundane mirror standing in the corner, but very, very dusty.
Now, it doesn't have any of like the shape or size of the one in the basement.
No.
It's not similar in that way
I
at
mean,
all. It's
yeah.
just another standing mirror.
Yeah.
Doxley's
Nothing about the mirror itself
Yeah.
seems
Other than that.
unusual. Yeah.
Doxley has a quick flash of like a smirk on her face, and she starts to walk over to the dusty mirror, and she starts putting an index finger out, and she starts to draw a circle. Right next to it, another circle, and then puts two little dots, one in each circle.
Oh, I thought you were gonna go for it, and I'm gonna go and like make a dog with it.
And as you're finishing the dog, already the two first circles, the dust is sort of coming back together. And then
Did I just cast magic?
Was it offended by my dog?
This time, just like a quick, like, yeah, just.
see your reflection in it. A moment passes, and then
That's I'm gonna go up to like there's not anything else really that looks dusty in here, like even a mantle or anything. There's
No.
nothing else dusty.
I mean, if anything, like it could have been dust from the preservation, like, but very fine.
Yeah.
It's the mirror's like very like thick layer. You can't see your reflection at all. Everything else is like maybe a little bit of dust, but
Sorry, so the next thing is, you may have already answered this, but the ruffling that he did, things a little bit ajar, sheets maybe askew,
Yeah.
those are all still like
yes,
that.
it
They
didn't
have-
like tuck itself or anything like that.
Yeah, nothing else rights itself in its room except for that.
Yeah, but it's also dusty.
Right. Yes.
Why is nothing else is dusty?
Go behind it. Is there anything, can I like pick it up?
Yeah, you can pick it up.
Doesn't smell.
All right.
Next room for now.
Okay.
Oh.
You guys go to the next room. Little washroom here. Give me perception checks.
29.
Thank God, 6.
Pretty thorough look. I mean, it's pretty empty, so there's only a couple things that you need to kind of check more closely. But nothing in here matches a description that Doxley gave you, or...
The ladder in the corner, does that go up?
It
to
does
a
not.
hatch,
It's
or
just in the...
decorative ladder.
Yes.
Hang some rugs on
some small plants, some spider plants.
it. What did I just say? Succulents? Is that the word? Succulents.
Succulents.
Thank you.
Succubus. Yeah.
Succulents.
Suckle.
Succulents.
Suckle on this lens.
Suckle on this?
Doxley, suckle in this.
You guys can head back to the other room as well.
Menaces.
This is the last room that you sort of passed by when you came up to the second floor. This is the room you see. Give me a perception check, but this room also pretty empty.
28.
Man, 11.
You do a quick pass. It does seem like the cleric rifled through this room as well. A lot of these sort of dressers and things are open. This seems like sort of a linens room, carpets and linens. A lot of the interior linens inside have been pushed aside, crumpled into a ball. Sort of, he clearly like opened it and like checked all of those, and you don't see anything to confirm or deny that he missed something. Or
Again, no smell
No
of any kind.
particular smell.
No single thing that has dust on it.
no.
Next. I've got nothing. This was my least favorite game as a kid, by the way. Hide and seek.
Oh.
It's a stupid fucking game.
Look for the imp. I didn't know what game you meant.
Oh, yeah, no, just never mind.
In a simultaneous search, so you guys head outside. Kayt and Annabel, you guys exit and come to the exterior of the building. And in doing so, you're immediately faced with what looks like a small sort of building to your right there. And you can see out into the backyard, trees.
Whoa.
There's a well over there, a nice sort of open, sort of forested area and courtyard. There also looks like there's a little docking area, and this is on the other side of the island, so this is not the sort of area you came into, but another part where you could sort of get off the island and go to a different area. So you guys are kind of right here in the courtyard.
God, this would have made an amazing brothel.
Yeah. Can we go? Yeah, look in there.
Yeah, okay, right.
Go get inside. Give me a perception check.
Oh my gosh. 12.
13.
Right away, as you guys step inside, a little pang of feeling like you've seen this before.
Oh, God.
And there's a couple of stall doors, and it has a kind of musty old stale smell of latrine, not of sulfurous smell, but something that you recognize about this. For the first time that you've walked into, opened a door, and immediately sort of, I've seen this before.
I don't think it's here, but with a hand on, like, whip out of holster, gonna open the door like I'm doing a drug bust.
Give me investigation checks, both of you.
Oh,
Take a closer look into...
Oh my god.
30-20.
30-20.
Natural 1.
Oh.
It's okay.
I need Kayt to give me a percentile roll.
Percentile roll.
10.
Oh,
No.
No.
and then also roll a
Sorry.
d10
Roll
with
a
that.
Oh, like I've never
Do
done
that
this.
and one of these.
Okay. So 17.
17 total.
Yeah.
Okay. You have that moment of recognition that when you looked through sort of Illien's channeling of the weave, that this was an area that perhaps the imp came into and considered, saw this as a decent hiding spot. There's somewhere you can kind of crawl into. There's some sort of spots underneath the basins that one could kind of wedge themselves underneath. But you sort of take a moment, breathe, try to smell. But no secondary sort of indicators. You don't see any scratch marks in the dirt that look like little claws. You don't smell that sulfurous smell. You feel like it's not here. Didn't spend a lot of time here. Maybe have scurried around in this area a little bit, gave it a little consideration, and then left.
Right. It stopped here, but not for very long.
Okay.
As we head out of the bathroom, is it too stony to like sense tracks on the ground?
It's like sort of cobblestoney. A creature. Imps are very small and very light.
Oh, okay. So
They unlikely that they would make tracks in a terrain such as this. They would have to be very, very soft terrain.
side or back, you think, for hay and logs?
What, when you close your eyes, what is calling to you?
Around the side.
Okay.
Like going
To the
around.
left,
This way, here.
Yeah.
Okay. This looks like it curls kind of back around. You saw this portion when you were approaching. This curls back around to the front courtyard.
Nothing. Back to the back.
Okay.
Take a look to the back area as well. Some other building there in the back as well.
Yeah.
Forested
Other
area.
building?
Yep.
Okay.
You guys scurry along here. Yeah, you see like a garden that was being worked on. This well has the slightest ring of familiarity too, because you feel like you saw one, but also that it
It was, yeah. It was,
quickly flittered away. You get a good look at the back of the building where there's several sort of exits to the rear, so ways to sort of come in different areas of the house. And you continue along and you get to this, and right away it has the appearance to you of kind of these sort of taller doors on the left-hand side. It has kind of a stables appearance to you. That's what it looks
Seems
like.
like pretty promising.
Yep.
All right, shall we?
Yes. Come on, you
Door.
little bastard.
Inside. Take a look around in the stables. Let's bring down the. Let's see. First, there's kind of a carriage that's not hooked up to any kind of animals in this sort of open space. Walk through. It's very empty, very quiet, and then this set of double doors, and then what looks like a space where quite a few hay bales have been stacked to feed the horses.
We smelling any sulfur in here?
Give me investigation.
Can Blackjack help with any of the sulfur?
You can see him kind of. What a great.
Dirty 20.
14.
Both of you give me rolls on percentile.
Let's go.
God.
Oh my God.
I don't like this.
39.
Is that 7?
Yeah.
It is.
Wow.
You watch Blackjack first. It gives you a little shake. You take a moment. You go up to the loft there. Push through the bales. You give a thorough search. You move them around. You look at the windows. You look at any kind of nooks and crannies in the ceiling. There's kind of a beam up top. Kayt even at one point kind of pulls herself up. Looks. Lets herself back down onto the wood. In a couple spots, you see what look like scratch marks on the wood. And not like a horse or any animal that you would normally see in a building like this, like very small Talon-esque scratch marks. Like maybe the creature skittered around here a little bit and then maybe felt maybe he could find a safer place.
Okay.
All right. Getting closer.
Okay. Can we go out like the back and try to see if there's like a wood pile out here?
You can. It pretty quickly gives way to the edge of the lake, the woods and then the edge of the lake, and you don't see any wood kind of piled out there in the back.
Okay.
Did we check out the whole stable already?
Yeah, I mean there was the hay bale area and then there was the carriage
Oh,
area.
okay,
That's
that's
pretty
it.
much
Okay.
it. Yep.
Yeah, let's just go around the outside just to be sure, make sure there's no
Start to
logs.
work your way around the backside. As that's all happening, go back a moment inside. Just check on what Illien's been up to. Sort of a moment there. You've had the mirror locked in
To the library.
on the library, the Iwaj word at the top of the mirror. And nothing has changed. You haven't seen anything.
Looking at it like for a while now, at least a handful of minutes, is there anything I can pick up of like clouds in the sky through the windows that are like they're a passage of time like happening?
It's a good thought for this for this library one. You can only see like I can kind of give you a view of what you're looking at. It's kind of like a sort of corner bird's eye view of.
Oh my god.
It looks like this. Like it looks like this is what you're peering down
see.
on here. And as you're sort of studying it and looking for any abnormalities, any motion that you might be able to see, in the bottom right corner, something kind of moves, and someone steps into view. They're on the upper balcony. So you can see this like upper balcony, which is the second floor, and the lower balcony, which is the first floor.
Uh-huh.
And you see a man, stubble on his chin, clad in plate armor, spear slung over his shoulder. And you see him look around at the sort of vast swath of books here, and he starts to knock a lot of the books off of the shelves, kind of onto the floor below.
Looks a lot more vulnerable than I assumed a cleric might.
Oh my god.
See
It's
him
just a
walking
man.
along the balcony there, peering into the shelves.
It's a nice ass spear though. Watch him for a little bit. See, like, just watch him looking through things, and then I'm gonna be like, "Hey!"
He does not react to that at all.
That answers that.
100%.
Hey,
Write it in stone. Sorry.
Kayt, can you give me a chirp if you understand what I'm saying pretty well? Great. Yeah, you seem like a smart bird. Could you try talking to... Wait, what? Okay.
I hear you.
Well, I know you have a connection to Annabel. I don't know if it's like blackjack in mine. Could you let her know I can see a bunch of mirrors throughout this home, I think? And again, give me a chirp if she says, "Got that." Oh, fuck. Are you...
currently further than you can
Oh,
communicate
okay.
with that? You don't know that for
Yeah.
sure, but
I'm like, so you're useless.
Written in stone.
I'm kidding. Okay. Man, I wish I could tell him that I think the Orthon is right above me. Maybe he's looking for something there.
Useless.
I need to change tactics. Okay, Illien's gonna start switching from library to bedroom to lounge to the stone wall one, like every 10 seconds or so. It's like not catching anybody.
cycling through them slowly, one after the other. Each time you cycle back to the library, it seems like that man is in a slightly different spot, like he's been sort of moving, looking.
Okay, Kayt, if you're able to get any word to Annabel at any point, please do. And if not, great. What am I supposed to do? Am I just watching this mirror until my friends come back?
And you're thinking a couple things running through your head, like you sort of were hoping that maybe as you cycled through the images that maybe one of your companions would appear there, that would be able to sort of give you some clue into something. And these words, Warj, and Ichnaf, Montenegro, Anthane, Warj, Ichnaf, Anthane. Kind of a primordial dialect you're not familiar with.
Uh-huh.
It's sort of just something that eludes you.
Like it sounds like Infernal and Aquan, but just older than that even.
You're honestly not sure because, to your knowledge, none of them are in Aquan.
Yeah.
They seem like they're primordial, but maybe not Aquan.
And nothing Infernal either.
No.
Doc, come check on me.
Swing back around to TC and Doxley. We've gotten to the top of the stairs
I
there.
think I need to check on my brother.
You getting that feeling? Do we still hear him kind of down the hall?
You've gotten further away, so it's fading a little bit.
Okay.
And he's also, you heard a couple times where it was like, as he's pushing the books coming off the shelf. That sounds like a bunch of things falling to the floor.
But we are still pretty near that. That's like.
I mean, it's like it's down the hall and around, so it's in the distance. But I mean, that's a loud enough noise that you can kind of hear it even from a little distance away.
Let's just get an eye on what else is in up here before and then we should try to check back in and see what the others have found.
Yeah, I feel like it's been quiet all over the entire fucking
I know. I love a layout of this fucking place.
All right, let's try to just get our bearings like you said, and we'll head back down. All right.
You guys heading back, sort of along the.
No. If there's more rooms up here, I want to just.
You'd be sort of following him. So this is where the bedroom. And then he went down the hall. So you guys can kind of walk down this hall, and those sounds of like. Get a little louder. Sounds like it's off to your right a little bit. So there's a little nook here where it looks like there's a stairwell leading up and also a doorway, and it sounds like he's in that room. At this point, you can kind of tell that.
I want to like sneakily look just to see the layout and see what's in there.
Give me a perception check. Stealth check. Sorry.
Thank you.
To get close to the room, the sounds are coming from. Yeah.
Because I just want eyes on it.
Yeah.
21 for 23 for stealth.
Poke your head over here, and you can see him walking along the balcony there, sort of.
So I can see that it's a library.
Yep.
Okay.
And that it also sort of opens up. So this is kind of a dual floor room, a rare kind of dual floor. And there's a staircase there on the far end. So you can actually get down to the first floor.
That's all I want from there.
Great.
Let's go. It's a library, 2 floors, reached lots of areas from it.
All right.
Very good middle hub.
The next thing you get to is the central staircase. This leads down toward, presumably, you saw this when you came in, sort of a very central. So there's a, west, east, central staircases there. This staircase, also the one past the library, you notice that it doesn't go down. Ooh. It's a different sort of look to it.
Okay.
So you notice that.
See where that goes.
Right, the roof.
There's no, attic or anything?
I don't know.
I want a fucking layout.
Okay, great. Go.
You guys want to go by there? So, do you want to not make noise? That's passing the door.
Yeah.
I'll hang out.
I will like to look.
Okay, give me another stealth check.
Not make noise. 23.
You quickly get to the staircase that spirals up a little further. And it looks like it spirals up several times. And it goes up and up.
Oh my god.
And up. This sort of looping, spiraling staircase. And then there's a little this is actually open already. There's a little open hatch that you can come up into. And it opens up onto the sort of highest point. You sort of can feel the wind there. Poke your head out. And you can step out onto it if you want, but it's
I'm just getting a lay of the land. I mean, looking for standout things like the things she said, things that have dust on them.
Nothing here that just seems like sort of a.
Quickly make my way back down again.
Your way back down. Turn to.
Past him again.
Back here, and then you guys can go a little further. Start to enter into some smaller bedrooms. Bedrooms that, again, might not be sort of master bedrooms, but bigger than sort of just a sort of meager little, some of the downstairs, you didn't see those, but some of the downstairs sort of small rooms, but some older sort of spiderweb, cobweb-laden rooms.
Chest on the floor. Should we just look at the chests real quick?
Check it out.
You can go. They're empty.
Again, no dust. No dust, no smell.
Nothing that you can smell.
Okay. Keep going.
We'll show you guys we'll have you guys kind of case this area in total. You can go over here and see that there's a way downstairs. You were pretty sure you already knew about that. There's this area here that's sort of a kind of, got a fireplace, sort of a slightly larger bedroom. There's a bed here. You can open up that chest at the foot of the bed. You don't see anything there. Some other things there.
Fireplace with 5 prongs? Does that have like a 5 prongs?
Yes, it does.
In some way?
It does.
All right.
So, not a favorite spot, but at least we found something. Okay.
You guys, I can give you an overview of the other ones. There's a bathroom there, or sort of a washroom there. Sitting room, linen room again, powder room. Another bedroom down here at the end. Loaded with bedrooms
cases,
there.
No other mirrors with dust.
Not in these rooms that you've seen, no.
All right. I think we make our way back downstairs and see if they found anything.
All right. Let's go.
All right. As they're doing that, Kayt, Annabel, you were outside. Where did you want to enter back in, or anything else you wanted to do?
Close your eyes. Be the in.
Okay.
Where would he have gone from here?
very good hiding spot.
Fuck! And Kayt's just gonna head straight for that stairwell right there.
Okay, sort of heading back in here.
Yeah.
Sort of brings you back into the house. It brings you back in at this stairwell end, which you think this is the first stairwell you went down to get to the basement. This is in the western wing of the house. You recognize that. And there's a stairwell there.
What's all that
Is there
shit
stuff
on the ground?
floor?
Yeah, I don't know if that's supposed to be there.
Oh.
It's
You're in build
just regular debris. Orthon mud on his boots.
Yeah.
Great.
So he's tracked
his
to the house.
shoes off.
Come on, man.
Okay. Have we been in that door to the left?
You can open that door as well. Yeah, I guess in general, I can sort of pan through these. Do you want to search the first floor, kind of, or do you want to go back down to regroup? You can take a look through these.
We haven't. There's only the basement and then 2 floors, right?
Yeah,
Besides
and
the
the
towers.
roof and a couple outdoor places. But yes, yeah, sort of.
I say we just quickly. We haven't hit this west side. Let's just hit it real quick.
Let's hit it.
You guys look in here. Nothing that you kind of recognize. Pop into this next room. Sort of a nice, calm area here. Nice fireplace, some chairs, a deck of cards where someone was playing. And as Illien down there in the basement, you get to the sitting area, and you have kind of this view.
Oh, there it
And
is.
you watch as Kayt and Annabel
Kayt, Annabel. You can't hear me. Claire couldn't hear me.
are looking around this room.
It's
And you guys, having looked around the room, notice that there is another one of these mirrors.
Yeah.
also these
There's
blankets
another one of these dusty
are
mirrors.
familiar with the. These blankets are familiar, but they don't seem to be in the right setup to what I recall.
Yeah, it's a similar pattern to one you've seen, but not the
Not the
right layout.
yeah.
All
Okay,
right.
mirror.
If I knock on my mirror, do they react in any way?
No.
Matoniak, Kayt, Annabel, Hecate, do something. Stupid bird!
I think you're still further.
Mine.
It's how many feet is it?
100.
Yeah, you're still 100 feet away.
Oh.
I'm not even gonna bother punching it this time.
Can I wipe off the dust again?
You can.
And there's no.
As you wipe off the dust there, you wait for a moment and it starts to recollect. Illien, as you're watching, through your end, you watch as Annabel wipes it. On what you're seeing is this bright, glowing blue. Like wherever she wipes the mirror. And then after a moment, it fades away. It goes back to normal.
Okay.
You're not seeing that. You're just seeing the dust disappear and then come back together. But wherever she runs her hand over the mirror and the dust disappears, it's suddenly like a vibrant blue.
When she does that and I see that, then if I speak Matoniak, does it do anything? Okay, great. Okay, good to know.
You're so stupid.
Locking that away. Just, we're getting there,
I know.
Okay.
Okay. Shall
Next.
we move? Yep.
Go to the next room. Little office area.
Where are the damn logs?
You notice off to the right that there's another door that you check, so you open up that one. There's kind of a little records room in here. There's a lot of sort of scrolls that the vampires kept. It seems like there's a ton of names on these lists. Guests from over the years. No names that you recognize, but lots and lots of, as you don't have time to sort of search through every single one, but you kind of look at them.
So it's a bunch of names on a secret island.
Oh.
Oh my god,
I'm gonna take the most recent, like the one on the bottom, and I'm gonna put it in my bag.
Okay.
Just for later, light reading for the trip home. Oh!
And in the corner here, there's a little chest on the ground.
That looks like
Both of you give me investigation checks.
Oh, you guys.
Better be good.
21.
8.
One, you may give me a percentile.
Come
Come
on.
on.
Come on.
Let's go deep.
Come on.
I'm gonna use my teeny tiny dice.
That's so awesome.
I'm
excited.
Come on.
They're too teeny.
Deirdre, are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking
What is
shitting my
it?
dick right now?
It's a 1.
Are you shitting my fucking dick?
This room's small enough that you feel like any offensive sort of scents, odors would immediately come, but you just smell the kind of general smell of paper, of sort of that sort of earthy papyrus smell.
Does blackjack smell anything?
That was divine punishment for my Epstein joke.
Stop it! Oh my god! Can I open up the chest, please?
You can.
There's a turd in it. There's a fucking turd.
Yeah, now there's a
fat
giant
turd.
fucking
There's nothing
turd.
inside.
Okay.
It's empty.
Fuck! He's gonna slam it down.
I can't believe that.
And just for good measure, gonna swoosh all of the scrolls aside and stuff. And,
Yeah, you can do that quickly.
and in that little room.
You've eliminated, presumably, what, 3 locations?
3. Yeah. Okay. Kayt, shall we?
Ugh.
You move into the next room. You poked your head in here on your way inside. This is again kind of a trophy display room. There's a lot of collected objects that over time the vampire seems to have sort of gathered here, paintings on the walls. It opens up to the left, and this set of doors that's already open, from where you're standing, you can hear some.
I mean, what's he gonna do?
We want him to know our numbers.
Does that really matter right now?
If you'd like to meet the man, I've already met him.
I don't really fucking care, but what if the imp is in that room? It's the one room we don't go in.
What's up?
I'll follow your lead, Kayt. It's an Annabel, Kayt. Mess around. I'm right behind you, girlfriend.
Be on the lookout for spider webs
Okay, I'm looking.
and the blankets
Okay.
and a big pile of logs.
Okay.
It's gonna walk in.
Step in the next
my
room.
God,
A couple
you're
things catch your eye. First of all, there's a mirror on the far side of the room that once again is covered in dust. Second of all, up on the upper balcony, there's a wide, sort of hefty, kind of bulky man moving his way along the balcony as the boards creaking underfoot. And he seems to be conducting a thorough search of his own. He removes books, looks around corners, tries to sort of peek into any nook and cranny that might otherwise feel out of the way, obscured from eyesight.
I'm not gonna remove any books. But
I mean, you guys have just kind of stepped in, and he's and as there's a quiet between a couple times where he's knocking books off of the shelves, and he.
Howdy. And Kayt's just gonna go to work. Just quickly take a lap around the room, like any webs, any blankets, seeing no logs.
Hey, nice to see you again. I don't think you got a good look last time. Have you met our friend TC? He's been around.
He leaves sight. He looks like he goes through an opening elsewhere and disappears out of sight.
Nothing in here that looks familiar.
Give me a perception or investigation check.
Oh my god.
Guys, we were biffing it. That's a 9.
That was a
Wait, perception or investigations?
Perception for this, yeah.
16.
16. Again, nothing that matches up with the visions that you've seen.
That's in Dice Joe.
Was that a natural one?
Yeah.
That's right. Do I need to go upstairs? Does that count as going upstairs?
I mean, in this room, you can see most of it. He also was just rifling through all the shelves. You can certainly follow his lead and do the same, but
Wait, I think we ought to move on. If he was up there.
Yeah, no, I think he's fine.
I would say also at this point, at some point when you're rotating, you see them again. They don't wipe the mirror this time, but you
Did
see
I
them.
see them communicate with the cleric?
But you kind of had, you had kind of this view. I would say, yeah, probably. At one point, they walked in and you watched him lean over the balcony and look down.
God.
And then he disappears back out the way he came. So this set of double doors there. It seemed like he was headed elsewhere. And then you can no longer see him.
When Illien saw that, he definitely grabbed his sword and was ready to leave the room he was in. Oh, okay.
And was Doxley and TZ headed back downstairs?
Yeah.
As Illien, you see from the, down, you're creeping down the stairs, trying to be, as quiet as possible. And in the distance, you watch as Illien, goes to grab his sword.
Wait, I'm invisible.
Yeah, he's still invisible.
Oh, yes, you're right. Never mind, you can't see that. So you guys creep a little closer, and I guess
So
you
we
can
just
see,
went from the second floor, we went down.
circled all the way down.
Yeah.
So what you can see is that the mirror looks to have changed. It no longer has that fully sort of opaque opalescent. Illien has locked it onto, or currently I guess it's on the library. So you can see it and see through that mirror into the library.
Oh, Illien.
Oh,
Are you still in here?
Thank the Lord. Please, come.
Okay, what?
So, there's 4 settings to this mirror.
All right.
Connected to the words Ewarj, Ignaf, Motoniak, and Anthane. I don't know if you know any of those words. Seems very primordial or...
They're primordial, if you speak the primordial.
No.
Anyways, when you click these words into place at the top of the
I
mirror...
have a familiarity about them.
Wasn't there primordial on the walls?
He spelled them out.
Weren't they
There's been
attached?
primordial fucking everywhere, TC.
Weren't they
There's been
attached?
all in fucking
Was there a
library.
constellation that had those words?
Maybe.
Annie,
or a storm or a...
Chapter was that?
What chapter of our lives?
anyways, it puts me into a room where I can see these standing mirrors that are very dusty.
We've seen one of those.
You have?
Yes.
Okay, here's another thing. I didn't see when you guys were there, but I did see Kayt and Annabel at one, and they moved the dust, and it was a glaring blue light. And
It seemed very mundane in person other than the dust, except for the fact that the dust reconvenes on top of it.
so you didn't see that blue light?
No
When-
light, just we moved dust and it...
It makes sense why Kayt and Annabel didn't really react to that. It must have something to do with this hex or this curse. I haven't tried to hit this mirror because I don't want to break it. But that's a little odd to me.
How many?
There's this mirror and 4 others.
And 4
There's
words.
in a library, there's a bedroom, there's a lounge, and then like this weird stone hallway that I can't really tell much about.
You can even turn them, like you can
I'll show you
Yeah,
those.
you can...
So this
Yes, that bedroom. I've
Couple of the
been in that bedroom.
In the bedroom, yep.
And we've, I've seen into that library, but I didn't see the mirror.
we don't know the other 2. Hopefully
The other
Kayt
2.
and Annabel know where they are. I haven't been able to. It doesn't seem like Hecate can really communicate with Annabel right now, so they don't know this. And I haven't wanted to leave this room in case this mirror gets broken. I don't want that to happen.
Well, we met up with the cleric and I distracted him for a little while, but I don't know how much longer I can do that without it coming to blows. But
Good job.
that can happen when...
Yeah. That's
Have you broken the hex?
Dude, has it been 10 minutes from when I cast Divine Sense, do you think?
So you got that... Do you get any other sense other than knowing that something's in the vicinity?
Actually, I wanted to ask you this earlier,
Okay.
but, you know the location of any creature of those types within 60 feet of myself?
Okay, you were able to tell that some fiendish creature was moving about.
Okay.
It seemed like, it was upstairs and then maybe moved around and then sort of coming closer and closer. And as you look down the hall, sort of at the base of the staircase, coming closer and decloaking at the same time.
Okay.
You see the same demonic creature that stood before Kayt and Annabel.
I spoke to your friend.
Oh. Okay.
And he holds up.
Oh. You received the orb.
The gift we brought.
Yes. Well, good. Then that means we're on good terms.
They said you'd figure out a way to break the hex.
Wait. Can you see me?
Yes.
Okay.
That makes
Guess
me
that-
feel better.
hopefully the
Right,
cleric
we are
knows.
working on breaking that hex for you, sir. Do you by any chance know what these...
Which one of you is Illien?
Oh, right here.
Why are you asking?
I only know that Illien is friend.
Oh, well, I can speak on behalf of TC and Doxley here, are friends of mine.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay.
Oh.
21.
Puts the gem kind of back in his pocket there.
Friend of a friend is now your friend as well, hopefully.
Siblings and lovers all entwined.
Yes.
Have you found the imp?
I've been in this room.
Have you learned anything?
Yes, actually, I want your opinion on something. On this mirror here, there's these 4 words, and I'll repeat them all back to him. Does that mean anything to you?
Not a language I speak.
Okay. Well, I can, and I'll show him. I'll move the mirror. This shows different parts of the manor. And when someone removes the dust from the mirror, it shines brilliantly. Probably has something to do with the hex. That's as far as I've gotten. I only just met with these people and what they're getting, so we're piecing it all together.
Keep working.
Will do. Good sir.
Turns invisible.
Well, that's good news.
Yeah, he likes us, I guess, enough to not...
They made a good impression.
Yeah, good job, Kayt and Annabel.
Bless them both.
So, with this being the case, you said that it looks like, and what I saw, the dust goes back pretty quick.
Yes.
I wonder if this curse, this brilliantly blue thing, if multiple mirrors were rubbed off at once, if the glow gets bigger and bigger, and it's like we're removing piece by piece by piece of what could remove this curse, but it needs to all be done within seconds of each other. I don't know. That's the one thing I can
All
guess.
swipe the dust from all of them at the same time? How do we coordinate that?
I have Blackjack. I can have Blackjack tug on someone's arm when it's time when I'm looking through the mirror, but that's one, and Hecate can maybe help, but I don't know.
We're gonna bounce quickly back and forth as things start to sort of come together here. We're going back to, you guys search through the library. Are you continuing to search the first floor?
We haven't hit the full first floor yet?
No, you haven't, because you haven't really gone into the eastern wing.
Let's finish shit.
Okay, let's do it. Let's finish
Pop
it.
these doors open at one point. You go into a sort of open dining room. Nothing in there immediately sort of sparks recognition to you. You see the kitchen area, and you also see this staircase. It seems like you recall that goes down into that lower kind of storage area that you saw. You don't see anything in here except you turn inside once you come into the doors.
Yeah.
And there's a pile of logs there, but it doesn't quite seem like it matches what you saw in the vision. You continue through. Nothing here. That's exactly. Moving through. You go into the next room. You move this door open. Pop inside here. You see sort of a bath area. Tub, water there that's still bubbly that may have been sitting there. Marcel could have used that, or it could be older than that. Some carpets that are hanging.
Kicking the door closed, smelling anything?
Give me investigation checks.
26.
Give me a percentile.
Oh, that was 17.
Give me a percentile.
Oh, God. Come on, guys.
Wise.
You got this. Big rolls, big rolls.
69!
Hey!
80.
Oh.
Okay.
The 69 gets you nothing.
Oh! What? The 69 has that! Something.
I quit.
I don't want to play this game anymore.
Fuck the imp!
In scrutinizing this particular room, this particular scene, feeling starts to creep in that wasn't present in the previous areas. Something intrusive, something that's not meant to be here, something meddlesome, like a person showing up uninvited to an event. It's like the house itself doesn't want it here, and the room now almost is appealing to you, growing weary of the unwillingness of whatever this essence is to vacate. There were places you checked before that had a musty, sometimes even stagnant smell. But the longer that you linger in this room, the more that a creeping, eggish odor fills your nostrils. It comes at you in little measured, meaty intervals, like someone kind of breathing directly into your face. But you dare not breathe through your mouth lest you lose that trail when it seems that you're so close. At the height of the fetter's intensity, you're standing in a spot in the corner of the room, and this is Annabel who kind of walks behind this bluish carpet here. There's a time where you're standing there and you look around and there's almost nowhere where a living creature could be standing and not be seen.
Yeah.
And yet it's here. You are sure.
The blanket. Take the blanket.
I'll call Kayt over and be like,
Okay, Kate's kind of moving around and sees you're motioning.
do magic or something. I have nothing to hold.
Well, that.
I don't fucking know what to do. I guess I'm just gonna start, like, punching in the air.
I mean, can I, like, I could. I mean, I guess. Do I think he would respond to the weave like more than just me like whacking down there?
In what way?
Like he's a
respond to the
chaos imp. Do I have any idea that like if I were to like mage hand and like wipe around with my mage hand, that would somehow like grab him more effectively than my own hand?
Not until you know where it is. I mean, again, an invisible creature, it's not like it would pass through it. Like the mage hand would make contact with something midair. That would be a way to like discern maybe exactly where it is if you try to do that.
I can't, and okay, I will. I'll do that. I will mage hand, and I will just have it go.
Moving back, you start kind of up a little higher, back and forth, back and forth. You
Yeah.
get closer to that little sort of clumped up carpet in the corner there,
And then
as
I'll
it gets
be like,
closer
"Get
to the
ready to
floor,
strike."
you see it hit up against something.
As soon as I said Kayt's gonna go in with this, try and stunning strike it.
Give me an attack roll. It has to
Okay.
be with disadvantage. It's an invisible creature, so you have disadvantage on the attack.
You got it.
Is there any, because my mage hand is right there, so she's punching right next to the mage hand.
Yeah.
So she can kind of see.
Yeah.
Still disadvantage.
At disadvantage, it's a 21 to hit.
21 to hit. The moment that this creature senses that its covers is blown, which is the moment that the mage hand comes into contact, there's a slight stringy outline of a malformed fiend fluttering into view. And it's not shades of orange or scarlet like a typical demonic entity. It's a sickly seafoam green with scales and warts in equal measure along its rubbery skin. Its wings are uncentered on its back, so you imagine if it flew, it would kind of droop to one side. And its sort of eyes are malignantly mismatched. One of them is bloodshot red, and the other is this very jaundiced, almost diseased yellow. And this is what the creature kind of looks like there. Let's come out of build now.
Oh, no.
Buddy.
No.
As it appears, it comes into view, and immediately Kayt is already there to make contact with the creature. You see that flash of light as it pushes your fist back. Well, what is it, a Constitution saving
It's a
throw?
Constitution saving throw.
Okay. The creature has no modifier.
Shit! Oh, mother
What does it need?
Fucker. What does it need? If mine is a 16, it needs
so
a 16?
a 15 or lower, it gets stunned.
Take your pick.
Wow.
Smooth.
14.
Okay.
Okay.
And it lies there limp on the floor.
I'm
Stunned.
grabbing it and
You grab
running
it,
downstairs. I'm gonna hide it underneath my poncho.
stuff it in underneath the outer layer of clothing there, and you guys are heading like back
running
down.
back down.
Yeah, and if
to
we
the
walk by
mirror.
like
Great.
an open door, I will like slowly walk by the door and then start running again.
1, 2, 3,
Okay.
4, 5, 6, and you can feel it starting to come back.
Oh shit!
Give me another attack.
How
roll.
many of these do you
This-
have?
I have a lot.
Insane.
Okay.
Is it? It's not disadvantage this time.
Not disadvantage this time.
disadvantage.
Yep.
Okay.
So,
Unless we
27 to hit.
27 will hit. Another flicker flash of light. Another couple of rolls here.
Oh my god. As I'm getting close, I'm gonna try to like yell to Hecate like in my mind.
Okay.
As soon as we're
you
close
guys
to
who
be
are
like,
in the room, yeah, you can
we
see
have the
Hecate
imp,
immediately.
We have the imp. We have the imp.
oh, okay, that's go
Yeah,
time.
and send Blackjack too, like to help.
Pick one for me.
Yeah. Blackjack, we got the imp.
Smooth.
Fails again.
Okay.
Can I sense the Orlon with Divine Sense still? Where, like, is he within 60 feet still?
No, he is
Then-
not.
okay.
Yes, he's further than that. Yep. Disappeared.
but
So
yeah,
you guys can
we'll-
hear down the stairs, and now you can see Kayt and Annabel coming into view there at the end of the hall.
I mean, I could try to break it, but
Break it!
we don't have the Orlon here to kill it.
Fucking take your sword. I don't know.
Okay, I don't know if this will
6
work.
seconds.
Okay, I'm gonna swing at
Are
the
you gonna
mirror.
attack
Then.
again?
Yeah.
Give me another attack roll.
I'll swing at the mirror. I'm not sure if it'll work, but
Flash.
yeah, it's not gonna happen.
28.
Can I?
That imps aren't beasts, right?
Nope, they're fiends.
Cool. Good. Just,
We need to
Yeah.
get.
So we need to get to those.
it off the grounds right now.
Yes.
Pick one.
Yes.
Oh, off the ground?
Off
Yes.
the ground.
Okay, I'm gonna-
Bumpy.
That's a 6. That fails again.
I'm gonna run out of the room to where the Orthon went back, camouflaged, and trying to get within 60 feet of like where
you're like
I can sense
searching
it, like
through.
running down the hall.
Give me a.
I'm going to the cleric, and I'm gonna take off. Keep him away from you guys.
Let's
North
get
or
the fuck out of
south?
here.
North or south?
North.
Well, I'm going south.
My invisibility dropped because I made an
Right.
attack.
Yep. So you're just running down the hall there.
To where I last saw him.
Give me a perception check as you sort of try to pick up on where the Orthon is, somewhere in there.
Nat 1.
Okay, you're running through. You can't.
I'm gonna
you're sort of listening for
inspiration. I'm
heavy
gonna
footsteps.
inspiration on
Okay.
We're gonna take it out.
Okay, I'll go with you. Yes. Yes.
Okay. Inspiration. Oh fuck. Perception's gonna be an 11.
Okay, so you're listening for noises. It's hard to pick up on because there's a lot of activity all of a sudden there. So you guys have the imp still underneath your poncho there.
What is the rule that they have to? The Orthon has to kill the imp, or just has to
Kill.
Was that
So it has to kill the
You
imp.
can't kill it. Don't kill it. Okay. Great. We're running out through the front door, right?
Do we have anything that can hold it?
I mean, it can misty step out of whatever it is.
You guys get basically kind of up to the first floor, almost out the front door. Give me another attack roll.
Shit. Okay.
Does it count? Does the competition count if it's outside of the grounds?
Yeah, it doesn't matter where
dirty
it is.
20.
Okay.
I don't think.
Dirty 20.
No.
Pick one.
Bumpy.
Bumpy. That's a 2. It
Okay.
stays.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, we need that fucking Orthon. We need the fucking Orthon.
I'm running. I'm not even being
Go get
stealthy.
the
With
Orthon.
reckless
Okay.
abandon, all as far.
As you run through, now sort of picking up speed because you know that time is of the essence, suddenly you feel like he's on the second floor.
Okay, I'm running to that where it
So
is.
you want me to go back and try to get
the Orthon to get to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kayt
then
sort of runs
Annabelle
out the
will
front
start
door.
running
You can
back.
see the perimeter gate where you know this sort of big sort of perimeter of this pacifix hex is. 4, 5, 6. You got to do another one. You haven't reached the end of the
Okay.
gate.
Let me go.
Yeah. Well,
You're not outside the ground. You're not outside
okay,
the grounds
great,
yet.
21.
That will hit.
Oh my
Like, is it
god,
anything-
it's
It can miss.
You're
misty step
spending.
works
You're
like
spending
anything.
for each of these,
Yeah,
right?
it
Yeah.
can keep working. for
Like
sure.
if I'm like tie it up, it can still
would
miss.
keep
Yeah, it can
misty
miss.
step
Yes.
away.
Could
Yeah.
misty step away.
Pick one.
Smooth.
Oh my god.
Is a 20.
Fuck.
You go to hit it and your poncho is empty. It's flickered 30 feet to the right and it
I'm running.
goes invisible.
Shit. I'm gonna keep running in the direction that it went.
Great. We'll have you chase after that. Illien,
Yeah.
come upstairs.
No.
Give a listen. Give me a perception check.
Okay.
We don't have.
That's gonna be a 12.
A 12.
Yeah.
You can hear footsteps in a couple and like people shuffling around, moving things, but they're in a couple different places.
Yeah.
Like there's more than one person up here, and you're not sure where to target. Give me a. I mean, you can guess. You can pick up. You can go to the closer one. You can.
I will go to the closest one. 'Cause
Okay.
time's of the essence. Yeah.
Give me a. Just give me a athletics check as you sort of have been running throughout the grounds here.
That's gonna be a 17.
17. As this is happening, what have you guys been? You've been
I'm
running to
trying
try and
run
find
back
Illien.
and Find Illien
Okay.
and the Orthon.
I'm trying to find the cleric.
Heading toward
I'm
the cleric.
following TC.
Following TZ.
Kill.
Okay, Illien, as you kind of run down the first door, you sort of open up, and there's nothing inside here, and you go to turn, but what?
We found the imp. They're headed out to the front of the building.
Show me.
Okay. And I head and I go. We're leading him to the front.
Yeah,
where I
you
saw
go
him.
down the front. You sort of run into Annabel, who's on the stairs there.
I have him.
Okay, run this
Okay.
way. Kayt had him.
You guys come down to the first floor. You get to the front door, and you sort of look out, and you can see Kayt. And she starts to kind of run off to the side.
It's gone.
Where is he going?
Kayt.
It's already running, and like as I'm gonna like go as fast as I can, and as I'm running, I'm like throwing my whip out to just like try and like
kind of-
scan, the like
Give
whatever's
me
in
some.
front of me.
Give me 2 attack rolls with disadvantage, both with disadvantage.
2 attack rolls.
Yep,
both
that's-
with disadvantage. Okay. For the whip. That's a 28. Oh wait, sorry. Fuck. I think it was a 6. Okay, that's a 15.
Okay.
And oh, natural 20. And a dirty and a 21.
Swing with the first one, it doesn't connect on anything. When you come back the other way, flash of light, you know you connected with it, but you can't see it, and you're still outside. So, and again, after it connects, you feel the whip connecting, and you kind of come back for another one, and you see as it blinks to like a little further down and then invisible again.
Is there? I mean, it's ahead of me. Can I step with the wind or something to get further?
You can.
Dash or...
As you continue to sprint and you get like quickly out of sight as you go around the side of the house from the rest of the group, you can see it. Like it's teleporting, and then as it gets kind of up to the kind of one of the back doors of the house, you watch it kind of look up and teleport maybe inside the house somewhere on an upper level there.
Okay. Are they? I can hear that they're behind me. Right?
Yep, you can.
I'm just gonna
You've
keep
run.
Going.
Yep, you have
I'm gonna
run.
Keep going. Yeah.
What, Kayt? Where are we going?
Wait, Illien.
Let's dispel the hex. And not we.
She's a way.
You and I do that, okay?
We need everyone, I think.
Okay, tell me what the fuck you know about the mirror.
Okay, so we'll slow down. We had it, but I.
Some kind of trick.
No. We're gonna go back to old plan of dismantling the hex. We thought we could get it outside of the bounds, I guess. I'll find you again. Come with me, Annabel.
He turns invisible and disappears.
I'm gonna relay everything to Annabel about the blue light, the dust, to seeing through the mirror, everything. I feel like multiple people have to be in front of these mirrors.
But Illien, you can't do it all at once. You only see the mirror one at a time, right? So you only need somebody in front of the one mirror as you're going.
I don't think so, because I saw you removing the dust while I was looking at you, and nothing changed.
While you guys are discussing up on the second floor there, TC.
No, you're misunderstanding.
What? You get up there and you can hear a little bit, and as you think you're heading toward the sound of him sort of rifling through drawers, searching through things, what happens is, just as you slow down to kind of maybe peer inside, he appears in the hallway with the spear slung over his shoulder still. Because it sounds, you can hear some noise outside, and it sounds like he heard that.
I'd like to conduct an experiment, and I'm gonna fire at him.
Go ahead and make an attack roll. Yeah.
It's just a straight roll, yeah.
Sure.
15 to hit.
15 does not hit, so it kind of just kind of ricochets as off the armor because it doesn't do the effect unless it would have hit. So.
Okay. Hear me out now. Hear me out. And I'm loading another one, and I'm trying to make noise and just be a nuisance.
He walks slowly toward you. Yep. Give me another attack roll.
Oh my god. 17 to hit.
15. What are you playing at?
There's just something I've learned to do in the last few days.
Give me another attack roll.
23.
This time, flash.
Okay. I can't do sneak attack, can I?
No.
Fuck. This is here we go. I thought I had it this time, and I'm going to steady. Can I steady aim?
Yeah. You can.
All right. I'm gonna kneel. I'm gonna point at his legs here. How far is he at this point from me?
He's probably 30 feet from you, but he looks off to the left, toward one of the windows. He looks like he's stepping toward that window.
I'm shooting.
Give me an attack roll. Yeah.
So this one's with advantage,
Okay.
yes,
Yeah.
because I steady aimed.
Mm-hmm.
I'm running up to him and pulling out my short sword and going for his legs again.
Give me an attack roll.
Doxley's now in league with TC. She's next to him.
He peers out the window there, and he looks like he can see some figures running around in the courtyard.
21 to hit.
21. Flash.
Because I moved, I didn't do it last time. Can I steady aim again on this next attack?
You can,
where I try
as
to
you
use
go
advantage?
for another attack there. He very calmly sort of turns toward you. He feels the comfort of the hex, he doesn't feel threatened in any way. Go ahead and make the attack roll.
You get dex on that? No, never mind.
Okay, 26 to hit.
That will hit.
All right, so now with this technically a sneak attack, I will
No damage, but you can.
I will try to do the trip now.
Okay.
Which is,
What is
a oh my god. Look what you made me do. Sorry, trip is a dexterity saving throw.
Saving throw. He has
16
a +8 to this.
Oh my god. So a 9 saves.
Okay.
Because 9 + 8 is 17.
Yep.
So a 9
Your
saves.
save is 17.
Yeah.
Great.
So he needs an 8 or lower.
You need an 8 or lower to trip him.
Right.
Yeah.
This has to be an 8
Yeah.
or lower.
Mhm.
The craggy one. 18.
Oh my god.
The sword just kind of flash ricochets and it doesn't land in the way that you hope.
You know, there's something about this place, and can I try again?
As you go to move again, he turns. I think we're done here, and he starts to take off down the hall, like running.
Okay, I'm running up to him.
I'm steady.
Oh,
like, can I
God.
stay
You
in
guys
one
are like
place?
chasing him down the hall, kind of.
Well, I'm gonna
You can
stay
take
in
one
one
more
place
shot.
for one
Yep,
more
you
steady
can.
aim
Yep.
here.
Yeah. Is he in
You could
melee
have
range?
taken a swing while he was turning in.
Yep. I'm doing it.
24 to hit.
24 will hit. Yep.
So once again, dexterity saving throw.
This is
Oh my god, guys.
19 to hit.
19 will miss.
Okay.
Big one.
I'm gonna stay with the closer one here.
That's a 2.
Trips. TC! Oh, you see? You thought I was just messing around, but there is something special about me. You fucking son of a whore! That's it. I know the book I'll write about this whole story.
Give me a charisma check. Straight charisma check.
Charisma. 10.
You will write no stories, TC. Nor will stories be written of you.
The title.
Back up.
It comes to me.
And he starts down the stairs. He's reached that middle staircase that's heading down the stairs in the middle where you guys have seen that staircase before.
I guess I'm hitting him.
You're chasing after him?
Yeah, I guess.
You could have taken another attack while he's getting himself up the ground.
Okay, if she's in close, I can run up and try to do another short sword that would be sneak attack with her next to it.
No, you stopped to steady aim,
Yes.
so you stayed at a distance.
Okay.
So she's gonna take an attack here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm like.
Yep, it's okay.
No, it misses.
Okay. Just glances off the arm there. He starts down the stairs. He's sort of spiraling back around. We're gonna pivot back to the other side. What are you guys trying to sort of get together here?
Illien's leaping onto Blackjack. All right, we'll try Annabel. Head to the library. I'm heading to the mirror room, and I get on Blackjack, and I'm headed straight to the basement.
Okay, splitting up to try and sort of go to a couple of these known locations here. And Kayt,
Struggling to just keep eyes on it because
you have lost it. It got to the backside, and it looks like it teleported. You can Misty Step like through a window because you can see. So it looks like it went inside somewhere, and you now do not know where.
and it could have gone straight in, or it could have gone diagonally, like up to the second floor.
Yes, give me a perception check.
Okay.
Yeah, and you might have been able to discern that because it comes out of invisibility when it casts a spell, so it does have to do that.
19.
It looked like it went up to the second floor.
He's
It looks
just
like it
gonna
like
go.
leaned up and.
Yeah, just for now,
Teleported
gonna
up there.
go as fast, just because Kayt feels like if we lose track of it now, we have no clue where we're gonna find it again. So
Okay.
we're just gonna try and trail it as close as possible.
As you start to go inside, you're planning on sort of dashing up to the upper level. That's where we're gonna end it for tonight.
Oh, no!
A little time to think about strategy, so we don't do too much repetition of what we need some tactical
Are you
decisions.
saying we suck?
No, I'm saying that just to avoid too much repetition.
Matt just
I
put
think
us
we
in
need some.
timeout.
We need some regrouping.
And you need to think about
We
your
need some
choices
regrouping.
today.
What are these words? I flipped through all
Why are-
my notes.
They're
Saw them
familiar.
somewhere. We saw
What
them
the
somewhere.
fuck?
Are they not with the storms? Weren't there the storms with the primordial?
The different.
The different constellations were a storm, which
I
was
looked
the
up those.
important
Those
ones?
were like Tidivera, Keplier, so those are not the same words.
But we're gonna pick it up there next
Yeah.
week. We got a good way through here as we identify. We got a layout of the manor itself. We found one of the imp's hiding spots there. And now, as with the imp is sort of a little loose in the yard here, people are aware. The cleric and the orphan are both aware that things have sort of started to unravel here at the manor, and that's where we're gonna pick it up next week.
Oh my god.
All right.
Oh.
Hey, you tripped him.
Hey, TC,
You got him.
thanks for getting us a big win.
Yes.
You got his
You
ass.
got him.
You got his ass.
Got him.
Got him.
Got him.
We won. We won the night.
Thank you all so much for joining us this
Thank
week.
you.
Thank you.
Oh, guys.
Gotta stick around next week for the conclusion of Vampire Manor.
Yeah.
Sequel,
You
Vampire
heard it
Manor
here.
2.
We're concluding it. You heard
Vamp
it.
2 Manor.
Did I trip him down the stairs and he broke his neck?
It was kind of before he got to the... You can't harm other people, but you can fall like an idiot.
Yeah.
Oh, Oh, Books, you did so many bits. Thank you. 2, 3, 469 bits. And then Curly said 100 bits.
I
Thank you
rolled
guys
a
so
69.
much.
Thank you.
That was pretty awesome.
Oh, God.
If Matt had just honored
Join
my
us in the
69,
Discord.
fuck the imp. I'm gonna be his best.
Fuck,
If
man.
you know what
Why
those
would you get to
scores
fuck the
are.
imp on a 69? That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, sure.
Let us know in the chat if me fucking the imp on a 69 makes sense.
Oh,
A quick suck, if anything.
A succubus?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Thank you guys so
Welcome.
much. We'll be back next week at the same time. Please be there.
We got this.
Good night, everybody. Have a great week.
night. Bye.